And we are live, everybody. Thanks so much for stopping by once again for the play-by-play to the second game out of a doubleheader today. Just finished up a couple minutes ago with Philly taking on Boston, and now we have it, the second doubleheader as we just got the tip-off just a moment ago as I'll be covering play-by-play. Porzingis is out there for the Dallas Mavericks as it's a pass over from Luka to Porzingis, and Porzingis with a bucket first as he puts it up and in for two. That is huge for Dallas in this one. So Dallas with a 2-zip early lead into the hands of Zubac for the Clippers. He puts it up. It's no good. Too high off the backboard. Ball pinwheels around. Rebound goes to Luka. She just got tipping off in just a moment here. Mavericks, second possession. Luka dribbles inside the key. Moves it back to Kleber here at the right corner. Takes a three over. Zubac, it's off the mark. No good. Rebound Kawhi with the basketball. Just getting started if you guys are new. Hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe button. Thanks so much all for being a part here and on board. Welcome in. Sean Smith here in the chat. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by again. Vegas Vix, glad to have you on once again. What a blowout, man. Celtics all over the Sixers in the last game. It was a rough start for Boston. They were down by 14, but a testament in basketball, when you're down, never give up. And that's how the last three quarters went for Boston. Just straight up fire there, hitting triples all around the perimeter. What a game by Jason Tatum, as he had 33, by the way. The best player in the court tonight, once again for the C's. Hey, Jeffrey, thanks so much for stopping by. Hello, man. Welcome in here, brother. Yep, 3 Boston sports teams winning today. Can't get better than that, my man. What a day here in Boston sports. Luka dribbles left baseline. The only positive thing from the Red Sox in a while, they were able to top off their 9-game losing streak finally with a W today, which was good in the day game. Deep three-point shot off the offensive rebound. Porzingis from way out, and he's got all 5 so far. 5-zip the score. Clippers with the basketball. They move it to the top of the key into the hands of Zubac. He hands it over to Paul George. Dribbles now at the right elbow. Now to the free throw circle. Takes a jumper. It's up. No good off the back iron. Rebound Luka. Dallas by 5 so far as they are up with a shutout 5-zip. Step back 3. Luka, no good. Hit the front rim. Rebound goes to Morris of the Clippers. Hey, welcome in, Vaughn. Bradley, what is good? Jack, welcome in here once again. Hey, Kawhi, thanks so much for stopping by again. And young Wavo, he is back once again as well. Dribbling into the basket right there. Clippers no good as they try to float it up. Too strong off the backboard. Rebound Dallas. Mavs with the basketball. Luka, pass over to Porzingis. Takes a 3 straight away, and he is money. Porzingis has something to prove for tonight here. Gets ejected in the third quarter in game number 1. He is back out there playing through the pain. He was listed as probable on the injury report, but he did play today. 8-zip the score. Porzingis looking red hot from the floor right now for the Mavericks. 9.5 left to go first quarter. Clippers looking for something. Dribbling right baseline. Going to float it up. No good. Rolled around the rim and out. It's no good by Reggie Jackson. Rebound back to Dallas. Mavs have the basketball right back. Mavericks dribbling at the top of the key. Luka has it now at the right wing. Feeds it inside to Porzingis. Porzingis turnaround jumper. No good. Hit the front rim. And it's going to get rebounded here by the Clippers. Clippers basketball at the left wing. Paul George backing his way on Luka inside. Going to be over to 31 here. Marcus Morris as he takes the jumper left baseline. It's up and good by Morris. Hey, welcome in Dappa once again. He put his bet on the Mavericks. We'll see what happens in this game. I'm going to say I like the Mavericks in this game. I like the Clippers in the series. But if I had to predict this one, Bradley's going Mavericks as well. 124-118. I predict the Mavericks in this one for game 2. I think Porzingis is out here to prove something today. And they are on a revenge from the game number 1 that they had. I like the Mavericks 123-119. Oh boy. Inbound. Luka passes over to Porzingis. And he throws it down with a one-handed flush. Yeah, Porzingis is out tonight to prove something. 10-2 Dallas. As they are shooting 4 for 8 to start from the floor. Clippers cold 1 for 6. Kawhi takes the jumper. It's no good. Hit the front rim. Rebound goes to Luka. Luka with a phenomenal game. Dropping out 42 in the first one. Luka driving into the lane. Puts it up and in off the backboard for 2 for Dallas. Dallas by 10, looking strong. Doc Rivers along the sideline right now. He is yelling to his players like, what is going on currently? Clippers, dribble drive. Inside the key, they float out to the right corner. And they get the basketball into the hands of Kawhi, but they stepped on the baseline right before that. So turnover by the Clippers. And the Mavericks going to get it right back. What a showing so far tonight by Porzingis. Luka doing things, Porzingis doing things, and they are looking sweet from the start of this one. 12-2 all Dallas. Jose going for the Mavs as well, 120-111. Indeed, my man, Vegas Vex. 2 more games for the sweep. That will be sweet if that happens. 3-point shot, no good by the Clippers. A rebound goes back. Actually, it's offensive rebound to the Clippers here. Clippers driving now right baseline. They couldn't finish again. Reggie Jackson struggling in the early stages of this game as the ball was off the top of the backboard. The refs are going to say it's off the foot of Luka out of bounds. Luka trying to plead his case to the refs as he looks around. But the refs say it's out of bounds by Luka here of Dallas. Yeah, it was off of Luka's foot. Porzingis was in the area as well. Same as Maxi Kleber there. Clock stops with 7:48 remaining, first quarter. Welcome back, Uncle Pizzle on the channel. If you guys are new, make sure to smash the thumbs up. Keep on hitting those like buttons. Hit the subscribe button if you guys are new as I cover play-by-play basketball on Behind the Arc Basketball. Kawhi takes the 3 straight away. It's off the mark, no good. They are cold right now from the Florida start. Clippers with the ball. Doubleheader indeed, guys. I appreciate everybody coming back here. This is awesome as we keep on growing the platform. 3. Up in the air. Luka on fire as he hits down a triple as Luka's got 8 so far. Luka doing work in this one. 15-2 Dallas. As we're going to head to a timeout. Doc Rivers taking a much-needed Clipper timeout currently in this game. Wow. Looking strong for the Mavericks to start out this one. Clippers were the team that got onto an 18-2 run back in Game 1 on Monday. It is a complete 180 tonight here. Dallas on a 15-2 run to start off. Yeah, dang in this one. 15-2, little man. Crazy. Luka with already 8 points in the first 5.5 minutes. Orette predicting Porzingis for 30+. I think that could very well happen tonight, Orette. Porzingis is out here to prove himself tonight in this game. I think he's got a good chance. Porzingis with 5, Luka with 8, Maxi Kleber with 2. And those are the 3 scores so far for the Mavericks. As far as the Clippers, taking a look, leading score only with 2 is Marcus Morris Sr. That's it. Struggle from the floor so far by Reggie Jackson. He is 0 for 2. Paul George is also 0 for 2. And Kawhi is 0 for 2. Still a lot of game left to go. Celtics were down at the first timeout, getting crushed in that game, down by 14. They had a monster comeback, and they just were up and never looked back. Hey, Jacob the Kid, welcome to the channel. Thanks so much for stopping by. We got a Luka fan out here. Keep on smashing the thumbs up if you guys are new. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Helps out the channel a ton here. Thanks so much for finding my video. As we got Edward back on the channel. Welcome in, Edward, for the second stream today. Really appreciate it. You guys are awesome here. The real MVPs out on the stream as we keep on growing on Behind the Arc Basketball. I cover play-by-play of the NBA. I'm a Celtics fan, by the way. Just covered a Celtics game over Philly. Looking sweet, but I covered the entire NBA. And I also cover college basketball as well. So glad to have you guys on board. It really does help out the channel here, everybody. A big thank you all for hitting 2K yesterday. You guys were awesome here. The absolute legends. Yes, I agree with that, Jose. Seth Curry needs to be a factor. Hits the threes like he does best here for Seth. He will need to be a factor in this one for the Mavericks. Curry's yet to play in this game, so he's playing off the bench in this one. They went to a starting 5 with a Kleber, Porzingis, Finney-Smith, Hardaway, and then Luka there for their starting 5 tonight for Dallas. Hey, no problem, Behind the Arc fan. Thanks so much for stopping by, man. Dude, what a victory by the Celtics, brother. Cannot wait for Game 3 on Friday. Jacob here, Magic fan. No problem, man. This channel's out here for all different types of sports fans here. For the NBA. I cover all different games tomorrow. I'll be covering Blazers versus Lakers. On Friday, I'll be covering, because I won't be able to cover the Magic Bucks quite a bit in the series, because those games are early. So, I work during the day, and then I come home and cover the night games or so. I'm just going to cover the one game for tomorrow with Blazers versus Lakers, since I've been doing doubleheaders quite a bit. And then Friday, I plan on covering a doubleheader. Same games I did today in Game 3, with Celtics against Celtics and Philly on Friday. And then this game, Dallas Clippers Game 3. Hey, Reed, welcome back in here, man. I appreciate it. Yes, another stream part of a doubleheader. We're only going to do one game tomorrow. Dude, Magic surprising me. What a victory for Orlando. Give you guys kudos right there for the Magic to get the W over Milwaukee. That was a shock to me, but definitely the Bucks can be stopped. Got to keep on the pressure of Milwaukee, definitely, man. An early exit. That would be crazy if they get a first-round exit there. The Bucks can't even make it past the Magic. We're back to action. 3-point shot taken by the Clippers. No good. Rebound Dallas. Clippers are cold from the floor. Hey, thanks so much, Kawhi, for joining the Discord, man. Really do appreciate it as we keep on building up over on the Discord. Tim Hardaway Jr., fire. He was doing great stuff in the last game for Dallas. Dallas with a basketball. Bounce pass into the hands of Porzingis. Takes the jumper. It's off the mark. No good. Rebound goes to the Clippers. Montrezl Harrell finally getting some minutes back in the game as he pushes the ball up into the hands of Kawhi. Kawhi goes underneath right there, and he lays it up and in reverse handle layup. Good for Kawhi. 11-point game. Dallas dribbles right baseline. Ball deflected out of bounds. They're going to say it touched out of bounds by offensive turnover by Dallas by Hardaway. So the ball should be going back. Is it going to go back to the Clippers or no? 1 second here. Players checking out of the game. We'll see this in just a moment. They might turn it. They might have. Luke is checking out of the game. Porzingis still out there. Okay, so they overruled it, said it's out of bounds with the Clippers. So Dallas has it right back. Hey, welcome in there. Watchful News. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by. I appreciate it. Yes, big win. Boston with a W. I appreciate it, Edward here. Man, what a phenomenal game. I thought it was going to be close. It was exactly opposite from that today. Dallas floats it up at the right baseline. It's no good. Rebound Clippers. Paul George dribbling right baseline. Moves it back to the top here. Morris slides it over to the left wing. Shot fake. Lou Williams driving. Floats it up and he gets the fall. Lou Williams being guarded there by around the left elbow by Trey Burke. And Trey Burke was the one who picked up the foul. And Lou Williams will go to the free throw line and shoot one. That was a big bucket there for the Clippers to draw right winning. 9 points right now. Lou Williams at the free throw line. That free throw's up and good. 15-7 the score. Dallas with it right back as they dribble past half court. Moves it to the top here. Hardaway dribbles. Takes the jumper at the right elbow. No good. Hit the front rim. Rebound Kawhi. Clippers with the basketball in an 8-point game. Under 6 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Clippers now have it at the free throw circle. Looking to pass it. Kawhi. Bounce past to Morris. Back over to Kawhi at the right wing. Kawhi here dribbling. We've got a quick foul picked up away from the basketball. Looks like it's going to be a Dallas foul picked up with 5:47. Oh, that's awesome, Jacob. So Luka's his favorite player. He used to like Dirk all the way until they got Luka. Luka's an incredible player, man. Generational talent. And I can picture Luka winning a title someday. I think he's going to win a title when he's like 26, 27 years old. I've got Luka, if I had to make a prediction, to win a title. Dallas going inside. Montrezl Harrell going to float it up, and it's good for two. As Harrell will find his way to the free throw line as well here for the Clippers. Hey, welcome in, Meliquides. Thanks so much for stopping by again. I appreciate it. Luka the man. Generational talent. And cannot wait to see what's in store for him in the future. 21 years old. And he's leading the NBA in triple-doubles. It is phenomenal. Vegas Vix, of course, hopes the Magic eliminate the Bucks. That would be quite the playoffs if that happens. Fingers crossed, man. That happens. The Magic can take out the Bucks for revenge on game number 1 of the bubble. Free throw. That one's up and good by Harrell. It's a 5-point game. Dallas was red hot to start out. They were up 15-2, but this is part of an 8-zip run by the Clippers. 5:30 left remaining in the first quarter. Dallas with the basketball at the top of the key. They dribble at the right wing. Burst the speed inside. Trey Burke gets all the way behind the defense as nobody picked him up to cover him. And Burke lays it up and then easy lane to the basket. Dallas by 7. Clippers now with the basketball. They dribble at the left baseline. Floats it up. Lou Williams, no good off the back iron. Rebound here by Dallas. Dallas pushes it up the court. Corner 3, gonna take it. It's up and it's good. Transition points right there by the Mavericks. Number 11 hitting the triple. Tim Hardaway Jr. from the outside and Dallas by 10. Yes, indeed, man. A triple today for Boston sports. Red Sox got the victory first, then the Bruins as they are moving on to the next round. And Celtics going up 2-zip. Gonna sleep a little bit easier for sure, man, tonight. 20-10 to score. They bounce pass it over to the right baseline. Kawhi with the basketball. He's going to float it up, but there's contact there. It's going to be a foul picked up by Finney-Smith. Do I hate losing power at night? Of course I do, man. We got 40 people here in the chat. If you guys are new, spike the thumbs up, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and big thank you all for stopping on by for the first time you guys have been on the channel. Hey, Zachary Cheat, thanks so much, man, for stopping by. I appreciate that he enjoys my channel here. Way better than ESPN. Thank you so much, man. They only talk about basketball, like, yeah, 25% of the time. Rest of this things they talk about random stuff he puts out. Glad to have you on the channel here. Clippers, good at the free throw line. It's 20-12 to score. Trey Burke has the basketball left baseline. He puts it up and it's good. Hey, Dyer, welcome back in here. Hello. I appreciate it for stopping by once again for the nightcap here. 22-12. Ball into the hands of Kawhi. He has it the right wing. Dribbles. Inside. Jumper. Puts it up in the key. It's off the back iron. Gets his own rebounds. Second time couldn't get it. Porzingis coming up with a huge rebound there defensively for Dallas as the Mavericks have it back. They dribble past half court. Moves it back to Porzingis. Swings it over. The ball deflected by Morris. Bodies colliding there for the basketball at the right corner. As there was a battle between Morris and Hardaway. Deflected out of bounds. And a great defensive play there by Morris. Hey, we got a dono on the channel, my man. Illy Gilly, I appreciate it, brother. Thanks so much. I appreciate it for being a part here, my man. You guys are the real MVPs. Dude, you are awesome, Illy Gilly. I appreciate it so much, brother. Let's get some dono hype down in the chat below. Big thank you all for dropping by yesterday as we reached 2K in the channel. Clippers. The ref said gut the steal. They had the basketball in the key. They passed it over, but it's going to go out of bounds. Miscommunication on the pass as Dallas will get it right back. We have 3:49 left to go first quarter. Mavericks going to have the basketball here as they dribble past the half-court logo for Dallas. They dribble at the left wing. Now at the left elbow, Trey Burke takes the jumper, hit the front rim, no good. Rebound goes to Morris for the Clippers. Clippers down by 10. They push it up the court. Kawhi. Dribble drive inside, but the ball gets deflected. Seth Curry with a tip. It gets stolen here by Dallas. One man to beat. Burke going to float it up, and Trey Burke puts it up and in for two off the backboard in transition for the Mavericks. Dallas by 12. 3:20 left to go. I love this game so far. The pace of this game is so much better than yesterday. If you guys watch Blazers versus Lakers, that was stop and start. Not even a good game. If you guys were like, well, it's a good competitive game, but as far as like the fouls in that one, it was rough. There were just so many fouls. Like the clock would stop every 15 seconds. They dish it out to the left corner. Three taken up in the air. Clippers knock it down with a big three by Kawhi. 9-point game. Dallas takes a three. No good. Is off the mark. Rebound Clippers. Harrell has it at the left elbow. Harrell hands it off now to the top of the key to Shamet. Shamet now dribbles. Swings it back over to Kawhi. Takes another three. Right wing this time. Knocks it down. Kawhi. Back-to-back triples here. As it is a good one. 24-18. 2:41 remaining. And a great game so far to call right now as we're going to head over to a timeout here on Behind the Arc Basketball. We got 40 people here in the chat if you guys are new. Hit the thumbs up, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and feel free to turn on the notification bell as well as I cover play-by-play here on Behind the Arc Basketball. I am a Celtics fan, by the way, but I cover the entire NBA, so all fans from all teams are welcome here, and also I cover college basketball as well. No goal for the Canadians, it looks like. 4-2 Canadians, Vanya just put out, but he says no goal here. Zach putting out Blazers in 5. I know Charles Barkley has Blazers in the sweep. I'm not going to go too far for the Blazers in the sweep, but I do like the Blazers in the series, actually. I'm going to take the Blazers in 7. I think the Lakers are going to win tomorrow, but I do like the Lakers winning games number 2, 4, and 6, but I like the Blazers to win all the odd games, 3, 5, and 7 the rest of the way. So, Jose here, he fixed the chat. It was not working. No problem, man. Glad that you were able to get it back up here. It might have been something like, maybe you might have hit like a button or so that said hide chat for a second when you entered the stream. So that's probably what happened, but welcome in, Jose. Great matchup for the final. Celtics-Blazers. Oh, man, Vegas Vix. I'd be loving that. Game number 2 out of the restart. These two teams from the perimeter were fire. Like, Blazers would be scary to the Celtics. What they did in the second half, Nurkic. Dude, Nurkic is an absolute beast inside. Like, when I called that game that Sunday afternoon, that was an incredible game. 128-124, I think, was the score. But, dude, they were down by 24 in that one and just lighting it up from the perimeter. That was when the ride here for the Blazers started. That is when the second half of the Celtics game was like, whoa. Like, this Blazers team could do something. With Dame and Trent, that's when Gary Trent Jr. was going off. I said to myself during that game, when they were down 24, when Dame only had 8 at the half and made a massive comeback in the second half, in the middle of that second half when he was hitting triples on his way to the fourth quarter, I was like, dude, this Blazers team, they are legit if they can sustain this and play quarters like this. And they have been doing that. Fire from the perimeter as they are a threat from the outside. So right now we're on break. And Dame showed it yesterday. He knocked down 6 3-point shots. Lakers with only 5 3-point shots. Behind the arc fan putting out Lakers are too slow. I don't agree with that they're too slow. They had quite a bit of passes. They were like touchdown, full court passes behind the defense that they jammed down for 2 yesterday, quite a bit. But the thing with the Lakers is 3-point shooting. That was way off. It's been way off throughout the entire bubble, and they gotta up that up. They are the worst 3-point shooting team by all 22 teams inside the bubble right now. I think they're shooting the ball at 20, well, all the 22 teams that played in the bubble. That includes the Washington Wizards, as the Lakers are shooting the ball, I think, like 28% or so around that mark from 3-point range. That is rough, and that is inexcusable. They only knocked down 5 triples yesterday. Hey, welcome in, Arku. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by. Really appreciate it. As we're going to get right back into this game after a timeout. Taking a look at the box score right now. Looks like this. 8 by Luka. 5 by Porzingis off the bench. Trey Burke with 6. For the Clippers, leading the way happens to be Kawhi. Kawhi's got 7. And then 6 points off the bench by Lou Williams. Yeah, Danny Green struggling, man. KCP, it is rough for him. Caldwell Pope went 0 for 9 shooting yesterday. 6-point lead by Dallas. Dallas has the basketball here with Burke. Burke at the top. Moves over to Boban. Boban into the game for the first time for the 7'3" big fella. He puts it up. Shot gets blocked, and Clippers with a steal. Pass up the court to Harrell. Tries to get behind Curry here, and Curry's going to poke the ball out of bounds as the clock will stop with 2:21. Yeah, looks like it, Arku. Celtics looking for the sweep against the Sixers. If I had to predict the series before the playoffs started, I would have predicted the Celtics in 5. I thought, the Sixers there. The Celtics versus the Sixers. So we're calling Clippers Mavericks right now. But yeah, I think Celtics against the Sixers here in the series. They're looking for the sweep, and I think they're going to get it now. After that game today, it was phenomenal. Phenomenal performance. I had the Celtics in 5 over Philly. But after today, got to change that to 4. Because no Gordon Hayward. No problem. First free throw, it's up and good by the Clippers at the line. 24-19 the score. Second free throw coming up. No good by Harrell. Hit the front rim. Rebound Dallas. They were hitting triples all over the place. That would be insane, dude. If Ray Allen could, if he was still doing his thing, that'd be incredible. That was the dream team back in the day. Paul and Ray and KG, those were the days there. And JT and JB and now Kemba. The only tough matchup I see for them is going to be getting past the Raptors. They have numerous defenders, and that's going to be a hell of a series. I think it can go 7 either way in that series, I think, between the Raptors. Clippers are already in the bonus right now. 26-19 the score. Clippers had the basketball. A quick fall again picked up by Dallas here with 1:53 as the clock stops. Hey, it looks like the Cubs won, so they split it today against the Cardinals. Montrezl Harrell back to the free throw line. He just went to the line and shoot his shots a couple moments ago. Harrell shooting 2. First one's up, no good. Rolled around the rim. Second shot coming up here by Harrell at the free throw line. But it's so impressive today with what the Celtics did against the Sixers. I'm a Celtics fan, and I thought that the Sixers would have won that game. That would have, in my opinion, would have been their best chance to win without Gordon Hayward. And it's phenomenal what Brad Stevens drew up today with that lineup. They were struggling down 14 early on in the first quarter, but relentless. Came back, and they just steamrolled right past them. 26-19. Missed second free throw by Harrell. Luka had the basketball dribbling. Paul George picks up the foul on Luka from the perimeter. It's going to be a non-shooting foul, though. It was right before he shot the ball, so Seth Curry's going to be the inbound passer. Puts the ball into the hands of Luka. Minute 40 left to go first quarter. Dallas has it. Luka looking to pass it. Bounce past the Boban. 10 on the shot clock. Back over to Luka. Luka has it. Dribbles now at the right elbow. Luka now makes his move inside. Shot fake. Clears some space. Takes a jumper. And he's looking for a foul there. They're going to say shot clock expired as it was an air ball by Luka. He was still looking for a foul as he is talking to the refs right now, furious about that. He definitely thought he was contacted. Clippers will get it right back off the shot clock violation. Lou Williams slides it over to the left wing. 3. Up in the air by the Clippers. They missed a triple. It gets rebounded by Boban and the Mavericks. Dallas dribbles past half court. They have it at the top of the key here. Luka dribble drive inside. Stop and pop jumper. Too strong. Tipped around. A rebound by Paul George. Clippers have it right back. 7-point game. Clippers put it up around. The ball gets deflected though. Bodies colliding near the half court line right there. Where the clock stops with a minute 5 remaining. And that looks like a foul picked up by Trey Burke as he contacted right into Paul George trying to go up for the steal. Yeah, right from behind it was Trey Burke with a foul. So Alex here, he's using his data to watch because his power's out. Sorry to hear that your power's out, man. That's always the worst. Oh wow, sorry to hear that, man. Have not had power like in a week. Oh man, and his friends have power. I heard about that, dude. Like devastating storms like throughout like the Midwest. Like Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, they got like a bunch of storms like over this last weekend. They're going to say Trey Burke's going to go to the free throw line here. So Trey Burke actually going to shoot too. It looked like, so Dallas in the bonus right now. Taking a look at that replay. That looked more like it was a push-off by Trey Burke. But Clippers right there did not get the benefit of the cause. The Clippers will get back the basketball. Second free throw is no good. Lou Williams dribbles now inside. Floats it up and Lou sinks it down right there for 2. And Lou Williams will go shoot 1 at the free throw line as well. 27-21. So he gets the call. 52 on the clock, and Lou sees if he can make this game a little bit closer. Yeah, I feel you, man. We were out of power earlier this month back in August. So we had that massive hurricane that we had. It actually wasn't that bad. It turned into a tropical storm, but dude, like Connecticut got pounded. Connecticut just got their power back like 2 or 3 days ago in some of the towns. Like some of those places were out of power for like 13, 14 days over there in Connecticut. Clippers take the free throw. It's no good, but they tip it up and then off the tip-in for 2 from behind. So it's a 4-point game. Sure, he can definitely do that, Meliquatis. Definitely will update you guys in the box score at the end of the first quarter. Luka has the basketball at the top of the key. He dribbles. He's guarded by Paul George. Luka now dribbles inside. He floats it up, but there's going to be another foul. Now we're getting the fouls into the game. Clock will stop. It's going to be on Paul George this time. He picks it up with 31 seconds on the clock. Alex puts out, he doesn't care if he runs out of data, he just wants to watch me. Alright, man, hopefully you're not ringing up a bill or anything. I don't know how many gigs you have or anything, but hopefully the bill just doesn't get, like, rung up like a bunch. Luka here, shooting 2 at the line for Dallas. First one's up, first one's through. If you're new on the channel, 50+ people watching now, don't forget, spike that thumbs up, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and, feel free to turn on that notification bell as well here on Behind Your Arc Basketball for future streams. Tomorrow I plan on covering one game. I plan on covering Lakers versus Blazers tomorrow night. And then on Friday I'm back with a doubleheader with the 2 teams I covered today. Or the 2 games I covered today. Celtics against the Sixers for Game 3. And then this one for Game 3 between Dallas and the Clippers. Free throw at the line. Luka hits his second one. 6-point lead, Clippers basketball. Clippers now dribble. Lou Williams takes the jumper right baseline. It is up, and it's good for 2 by the Clippers. 4-point game. 11 seconds left to go before the end of the quarter. Luka dribbles past half court. Oh, that's great. Unlimited. So, yeah, that means that you can watch. Luka moves it over to Burke. Burke takes a 3. Left wing. Shot no good. Rattled out. Rebound here by the Clippers. And that is the end of the first quarter. And a good one. Dallas 29. Los Angeles Clippers 25. So a big thank you all for stopping by here on the stream today. Really do appreciate it. We're going to get to the second quarter in about 3 or 4 minutes. We take a look now as far as on this timeout, who we got for the box score, digging deeper into the box score. This one for the first time today in more detail. It looks like this. Leading scores for the Mavericks. Luka leading the way. He's got 10 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists for Luka. He's a +9 on the court. So Luka 10 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. He is 2 for 3 shooting from 3-point range. He's also perfect 2 for 2 at the free throw line. And then from the bench, Trey Burke having a solid start. Burke with 7 points, 3 for 5 shooting. And then Porzingis had a great start, like in the first 2 or 3 minutes. Porzingis with 5 points right now. And then Maxi Kleber with 2 points. And then Tim Hardaway Jr. with a 3-point shot from the right corner, as he's got 3 points. For the Clippers, leading the way so far, Lou Williams, the 6th man off the bench. He's got 10 points. Montrezl Harrell, another 6-man candidate here, currently has 4 points. Kawhi in this game, he's got 7. And then 2 points by Marcus Morris, 2 by Green. And that's it so far. So the scoring's been done by Lou Williams, Kawhi, Harrell, Morris, and Green so far in this game. Oh, that's awesome. That sounds yummy, Jose, for sure. He is eating ice cream Oreo right now. That is great. That's one of my favorite ice creams, cookies and cream, man. I'm craving that. I'm craving that over the weekend when it gets hotter. Some type of ice cream like that. Coca Mocha, mint and chocolate chip. All that is just so tasty, man. Loving it. So right now we're just on a timeout. What a great clinic that the Celtics put on in the first game that I covered today here. Jason Tatum had 33 in that one, and Embiid had 34 points, 10 rebounds, but the other players just did not step up today for Philly there. Tobias Harris had a rough game from the floor shooting once again, but man, the perimeter guys stepping up big for the Wings, for the C's, as they were lighting the fire there from the perimeter. Tatum knocked down 8 triples. Kemba Walker, he was cold from the perimeter, but all his jumpers done inside, basically around the free throw circle or right and left elbows. And then Jaylen Brown had a great game as well. So we got 50 people watching now. If you guys are new, first timer, big thank you for stopping on board. Don't forget, smash that thumbs up. Helps out a ton. Hit the like. Hit the subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell if you guys would like to be notified for future live streams. And feel free to let me know who you're rooting for in this game. If you're going for Dallas in this one, if you're going for the Clippers, let me know what you got in this one if you guys haven't already done so. And let me know your scoring prediction if you guys would like as well. Hey, welcome back, Jahan. Welcome back in here. MLB Joey, thanks so much for stopping by here. As sounds yummy for sure. 29-25 at the end of one. Cody here. Welcome in here, brother, once again. Gets on the chat. First thing I hear is me talking about cookies here. Cookies and cream ice cream, Oreo ice cream, all the good stuff. Is right now we're just on a timeout. Hey, Goody, welcome back in. Quite a bit of Luka fans out here. Luka, an incredible talent. Just cannot wait to see him throughout the course of his career. What he's going to do here. Generational talents. And I feel like out there in the Balkan nations, they keep on rising with the basketball. Basketball players are going to keep on coming up. Slovenia, Slovakia, Serbia, it's going to be on the rise. Serbia's been on the rise in the past decade or so. It's going to keep on rising up in the Balkan nations because of that dude, Luka Doncic. Just incredible what he has done. So we start out now, second quarter in this one. 20 seconds through as the Clippers take a jumper. It's off the mark, no good. Rebound Dallas. Luka has the basketball at the left wing. He moves it over to the top to Seth Curry. Curry now dribbles towards his right. Curry now at the right elbow. Bounce pass into the hands of Boban. Boban floats it up, turnaround jumper. He's got it. The big fella for 2. 31-25. I agree, Jose. Dallas needs to get off to a hot start like they did in the first quarter if they want to get the W here. Against this Clippers team, Clippers are the type of team that closes it out late in games. Like the last 5 minutes of the game, that is when the Clippers get the most dangerous. So the Mavericks need a comfortable lead and not to blow it when going into the fourth quarter, because the Clippers can put points right on you with 5 minutes down and remaining. Luka Garza. Luka Doncic, of course. Alex is from Iowa, so he's a big Hawkeyes fan. Luka Garza coming in as a National Player of the Year. Dallas with the basketball. They take a jumper. We get a quick foul right before the shot. It looks like 11:06 left to go as the clock will stop. Ball be inbounded coming up for Dallas as the Clippers picked up the foul. 14 on the shot clock. Hey, welcome in, MS. Thanks so much for stopping by, MS. I really do appreciate it. I actually haven't heard of Click Productions before. I actually haven't, but I'll take a look at that when I do have a chance. Entry pass into the lane. Over to Boban, and he slams it down with a right-handed flush. The big fella putting it up. Clippers with it right back. They trail by 8. 10:40 left to go, second quarter. Moves it back to the top. Kawhi takes a three. It's up, no good. Rattled out. Offensive oh, they had it for a moment, but the ball tipped out of his hands there, as that was Paul George who had the board. But the ball taken away by Curry. Curry moves it over to Luka. Drives into the lane. Floats it up, and Luka's got it with 2 right there, as Dallas extends it to 10. 35-25. Clippers now with the basketball. Kawhi passes over to the top here to Harrell. Montrezl Harrell towards the left elbow. Swings it out to the left wing. 3 up in the air. It's no good by Lou Williams off the back iron. Rebound Kleber. Dallas with it right back. Dallas with the ball at the top of the key. Luka, step back 3 up in the air. Money! Luka, baby, hits down the triple. Hey, welcome in. Little Yaseka, thanks so much for stopping by. Yes, Porzingis is playing in this game today. Porzingis with 5 points currently. Luka with 15 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists to the early stages of the second quarter. Clippers now with the basketball, trailing by 13. They have it at the left baseline. Dribbling here, as that is Kleber guarding Kawhi. Kawhi, turnaround jumper, no good off the back iron. Rebound, goes back over to Dallas. Mavericks move it around the perimeter once again. Luka at the top. Pass over into the key into Boban. Turnaround jumper, it's up. The big fella, once again. Boban hitting another jumper, as Dallas extends it now to 15. Bounce pass into the key for the Clippers, going up. A lot of contact in the foul right there, as they're going to shoot 2 at the free throw line. Boban's the one who commits the foul, and Montrezl Harrell should be going to the line shooting 2. So Alex, of course, pumped up for Iowa basketball season. Jose, our favorite food, Mexican food. One of my favorite foods, Jose, is tacos. Love tacos. Tacos, burritos, anything that's Mexican food. Quesadillas, you name it, man. Yeah, Porzingis had a quick 5 points in this game. 5 points, 4 rebounds right now. Thanks so much for the update, MS. I appreciate it. Dallas looking good tonight. It's going to be 2 shots coming up at the line, I believe, here by the Clippers. What a game so far. Statement by Dallas. Official review, though, on the court. They're taking a look right now about this foul, seeing if there was anything flagrant there by Boban. That just looked like a slap to Harrell. More like it. Harrell was just driving in the lane. That didn't look like it was on purpose, though. Boban, his hand's just too big. Yeah, it slapped Harrell like more in the wrist area. Yeah, of course I like taco. I love the Celtics, man. I love taco no matter how it's spelled, T-A-C-O or T-A-C-K-O. Somebody should create a player or so on 2K and name his name Nacho Riser. That should be the next name there. We got Taco Fall. Maybe we'll have a custom player name called Nacho Riser. Should you send a video in the chat of you dunking on Julian Edelman? Well, hopefully it's not photoshopped, man. And I highly doubt that ever happens. So, I don't think that you would ever have a video about that. And, Julian Edelman lives up in my area. He's up in downtown Boston, so I highly doubt you have a connection with Julian Edelman. First free throw by the Clippers here by Harrell. That one's up, that one's through. Do I think the Magic can pull off another upset over the Bucks tomorrow? I'm going to go Milwaukee. I think Milwaukee's going to be able to get the W tomorrow. I do like Milwaukee in the series, but Orlando could be sneaky and could take a couple more games. But if they keep it up with the problems, then that's going to be rough. And 40-26 the score. Dallas just floated up, no good. Rebound Clippers, under 9 left to play right now. Oh, Julian Newman. I was going to say, I misread that, my bad. Julian Newman. Don't know who that is, then. Don't know who that is, so that makes it more believable because I don't know who it is. It's probably a random person. They pass around the perimeter, stolen by Kawhi. Here off the sniper. Dribble, drive inside. Kawhi puts it up, and he gets fouled from behind on Luka as the clock will stop. 8:36. Oh, okay. Julian, yeah, I got you now. Oh, okay, yeah. I got you now. So you actually, okay, because he's down, I think, in your area. That's, like, coming up, though, as far as recruits. Because I don't know, like, the whole list out for, like, recruits. And everything. I just go over, like, whenever, like, people sign to, like, teams and stuff like that, I kind of, like, key in on, like, who the people are, happen to be. First free throw good at the line here by the Clippers. Second free throw is coming up. We got 8:36 left to go second quarter. Kawhi here shooting his second one at the line. No good. And rebound Boban for the Mavericks. Hey, no problem, Jose. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by. I'll be back on the phone. Gonna talk to his girlfriend on the phone and gonna stay in the chat. No problem, man. I appreciate it for stopping by here. Dallas floats it up. That one's up and good. Curry with a hook in the key. Back by 15. Clippers with the basketball. 8:10 remains. Second quarter. If you guys are new, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the sub. Thanks for being a part here. So we keep on rolling on the channel. Kawhi dribbles now at the right elbow. Takes the jumper. Kawhi off the mark. No good. And the rebound goes to Boban. Wait a moment. You can hear the cop cars going by my house right now. There they go, going by 70 as we get right back into it. Dallas with the basketball off the rebound, driving inside Luka. Bounce past the Boban, slams it down with a one-handed flush. Yeah, I got my window down when I'm doing a stream in my bedroom. My bedroom is facing out towards the yard, so it's not even facing towards the street, but I live on like a 40-mile-per-hour street, and yeah, you can hear that cop car just flying right by. Not sure if you guys heard it, but let me know down in the chat below if you did. Kawhi driving inside, 17-point game. The shot gets blocked at the right baseline, and it goes out of bounds. Magic going to be even more dangerous, dude, when Aaron Gordon comes back, and then Isaac as well. 5'7". Wow. So, yeah, it makes it more believable if you dunked on him if he's only 5'7". 44-27. There was a blocking foul picked up, though, by Dallas. So Kawhi back to the free throw line once again. First shot's up, first shot's through. Vegas Vicks heard it. Dude, they were flying right by my house. I live in a town like I live in the forest, so they don't really go by often. It's like once a month or so around this area. First one was good at the free throw line by Kawhi. Second one coming up here. They low-key looking for me. That's too funny. I remember there was the day that the dude flew by like 100 miles per hour on my street during one of the streams, going by in the motorcycle. VWQ, welcome back. As, man, too funny. 10 points by Kawhi so far. He's managed to go to the free throw line quite a bit in this game right now, as he is 3 for 4 at the line currently. Dallas pass inside off the fingertips of Daylon Wright, but it was deflected from behind, though, as well by Morris, so the ball goes out of bounds. Dallas will get it back with 7:13 remaining. They steal the honey buns from the corner store. We used to have a corner store down my street, and that just is not existing anymore. That stopped. That corner store went out of business like when I was like 5 years old. That was back in like 2000. Two women say former Washington. Yeah, I heard about that today. Terrible for Darius Geis, if that's actually true. That is awful. I saw that when it came out today with Darius Geis. That is unfortunate. That happened back in like 2016. Porzingis back into the game. They pass right corner. Mavericks take a three. It's off the mark. No good. Zubac gets the rebound. Clippers trailing now by 15. 7 minutes remaining. They take a three straight away, and they get it. Reggie Jackson sinks down a big triple there for the Clippers as they draw a win in 12. And a timeout taken on the floor with 6:55 left to go for halftime. So the pace of this game is moving by fast. I like the pace of this game right now. Yesterday, if you guys were into that stream, I'm from Massachusetts, by the way, and covering the late games, if it's a slow game that dragged on like the Lakers versus Blazers game yesterday, I'm not into those type of games there. And that game was just stop and start, going to the free throw line constantly. And then Dwight Howard broke the rim, so that was like another 5 minutes that they had to do. And this game's going by pretty fast as far as the tempo. I actually haven't heard Kawhi's laugh. So I've never heard of Kawhi's laugh. Gotta look that up when I do have a chance sometime, though. Curious to know. Yup. Vegas Vix knew I had a corner store. Well, I don't have it anymore. Hey, in Vegas Vix's town yesterday, dude, did you hear about that car that blew up at the gas station? I saw that this morning on the news. I was like, whoa. Like, there was a car that blew up at the gas station in Vegas Vix's town yesterday. Mavericks been able to stop the Clippers. Big thing is shooting from the floor. Mavs been able to put up the buckets as they are shooting the ball at 54.5% right now, and Clippers are 36.7% from the floor. Mavericks leading the way, points in the paint, 24-10. Largest lead was by 17. Yes, that was a very low-scoring game indeed yesterday. Lakers, when you're held to like that many points. Portland coming into the let's see here. So it was 100 to 93. Portland allows 123 points to their opponents in the bubble. They allow 123 points per game to opponents in the bubble. And the Lakers come in yesterday and they score 93, 30 below the average. Like, that is unacceptable. And the reason why was the 3-point shots. It was just not going down. Hey, Edward here back on. He's predicting Dallas, a really low-scoring game. He's got 99-95 with that one. If I had to predict this game, I'm going to give you guys my prediction for this one. I like Dallas in this one to redeem themselves. I do like the Clippers in the series, but I'm going to take Dallas here to redeem themselves in game number 2. I like the Mavericks by 4, 123-119 in this one. So that's what I had my prediction before this game started. Hey, welcome in, Matthew. See, yeah, Dallas leading. They were up by 15 points a couple moments ago. Now it's to a 12-point game currently in the timeout. Actually, largest lead was 17 at one point by Dallas, too. Yeah, I covered the last game I just covered was Celtics against Sixers, and the Celtics were getting crushed earlier on, and then after that, they were on fire. Just took control of it completely. And then, yeah, last night I covered Blazers. They were up by a ton early on. Lakers came back. Lakers took the lead, and then they blew it in the fourth quarter. And then as far as this game went down for the last game, yeah, between these two teams, trailing by 16 early on, then they came back and took the lead. So we'll see probably a bit of runs here in this game. Dallas against Houston in the restart in the bubble for the first game for those two teams. That was a phenomenal game, and that was a lot of runs in that one. Dallas, as we get back to action, going to take a 3 from the right corner, and they knock it down. They're up by 15 again. 47-32 as we're back from timeout. Hey, welcome back in. I don't know anymore. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by here. I appreciate it, brother. Clippers have the basketball at the left elbow. Kawhi, shot fake. It's now a dribble spin move inside. Turnaround jumper. He's going to take it. It's up and good. Kawhi swoosh. He hits it. Matt Patricia stays. If he has a good record and stays next year, do I see him grabbing more Patriot players? Yes, I do see that. I see the Belichick and Patricia connection. Like, it happens like every single year now that like Patriots players are going over to Detroit. And that's good, Vegas Fix. That is good. Luckily, the person's okay from that explosion. Prayers out to that person to make a speedy recovery. That's terrible, but man, you don't really hear about news stories like that often. I'm so glad that the person's okay. We're right back into it, 47-34. Dallas, bounce pass inside in traffic, gonna get stolen here by the Clippers, driving into the post. Morris with the basketball, and he gets bumped and fouled as the clock goes down to 5:57. So Marcus Morris here gets fouled. He's going to go shoot 2 at the free throw line. Yeah, this really weird Vegas Fix. We had that happen in my town. I think like 4 years ago. There was a big thing that happened at the gas station in my town. Yeah, yesterday it was the Clippers who were up at one point. They were up 18-2 to start it off. Dallas was up in this game 15-2. Then the Clippers came back, made it a close game, and then Dallas once again got on another big run. That's why they're up by 13 right now. Clippers at the free throw line. First one's good by Morris. Puts it to a 12-point game. Vaughn's done with his shower. There you go. And Joe Tooney, the Lions are right after him as well. If you guys are new, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe button. Thanks so much for being on board here, stopping on by. I'm Behind the Arc Basketball. I cover play-by-play basketball action, NBA on the channel, also college games as well. Marcus Morris sinks his second free throw as it puts it to an 11-point game. Clippers also in the bonus. Dallas with the ball. 5:50 left to go. Luka swings it over to the right corner. Now they dribble right baseline. They pass it back over to Luka. Wide open three. Takes it. It's up. No good off the back iron. Big rebound. Porzingis puts it up and no good. Too strong off the glass. Looked like he could have had a chance, but a little bit too strong. Rebound Clippers. LA dribbles past the half-court logo. Kawhi now has it. Dribbles. Bounce pass into the top of the key. Jackson going to take a three. It's up and it's good. Splash. Reggie Jackson sinks down a triple. It's an 8-point game. 47-39. 5:20 remaining. Dallas with the basketball. Luka dribbles inside. Moves it back out to the left wing. Back to the top of the key now for Dallas. Dallas looking to pass it someplace around the perimeter. They do. Into the hands of Luka as we approach the 5-minute mark left to go. 5 in the shot clock. Porzingis takes a three from deep and he knocks it down. Straight away triple by Porzingis right now as he hits down a massive one from the perimeter and Dallas is up by 11. 50-39. Clippers with the ball under 5 left to go before halftime. Kawhi now dribbles at the right wing perimeter. Now to the left by Kawhi. Slides it over to the top here to Morris. Shot fake working on Luka. Morris dribbles at the free throw circle. Back in his way. Turnaround jumper over Luka. He's got it. Marcus Morris hits down the jumper right there in the key and puts it back to single digits. Dallas right back with the ball. They have it at the left wing with Luka. He dribbles. Moves it over to Porzingis. Hands it back over to Luka. Luka now at the left elbow. Dribbles inside, Luka floats it up, and it's no good off the back iron. Ball tipped around, deflected, rebound goes to the Clippers here. LAC up the court. Clippers move it over the top to Zubac. Ball tipped up, intercepted. Dallas has it right back. Daylon right with a steal. Push it up the court once again. Dallas moves it to the right corner. Luka, shot fake, working on Zubac. Luka at the right corner, dribbling the basketball. Bounce pass now to Porzingis. Porzingis going inside, a lot of contact, and that's going to be a foul. Did Porzingis run over? Yeah, it's going to be a foul, offensive foul by Porzingis as he runs over a Clippers defender, the key, as that happened to be in the key there. For the Clippers, that was Morris. So 4 minutes remain before halftime, and it's going to go right back over to Los Angeles here. So Clippers with it right back. Kawhi has it left baseline off the inbound. Kawhi thinks about taking the shot, and he gets bumped and contacted anyway, so Kawhi's going to go shoot 2 at the line. Let's see. Toyota Prius here, owned by a plumbing company. There was a leaking acetylene tank in the trunk. The fumes ignited when the driver hit the button to open up the gas tank cover. That is so odd. Wow. Oof. Those are the scary ones when it happens near like anything with gas. That's scary. I'm a fun guy. I like the game of basketball. I like Kawhi. Good, he pointed out here. 50-42 the score. First free throw is good. As we talk about Kawhi, he's at the free throw line right now. Formula 1, that's expected to go to Turkey. Vaughn's putting out here November 15th. Doubleheader over in Bahrain. There we go. And then final race in Abu Dhabi. That's in mid-December, so they got quite a bit of a schedule to look forward to. That free throw is up and good by Kawhi. 7-point game. I can see you on the chat right now, Jose. So yes, I can see you on the chat, man. 3:40 left to go second quarter. Porzingis with the basketball. Drives inside. Floats it up, and it's good for 2 by Porzingis. Back to 9 right now with 3.5 remaining. If you guys are new in the channel, we got 50 people watching now. Smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and ring the notification bell as well if you'd like to be notified for future live streams. Let me know down in the chat below who you've got in this one, if you're taking Dallas or if you're taking the Clippers. Reggie Jackson going to put up a 3 from the perimeter. It is up, and it's good by the Clippers. 6-point game. Jackson's got 9, the perfect 3 for 3 from the perimeter. Straight away 3 this time. No good off the mark. Huge offensive rebound by Dallas, though, by Finney Smith as he goes inside. And he gets bumped from behind, it appears. Does he get bumped from behind or no? They're going to say a push-off. Refs are going to, yeah, they're going to say a push-off here by Dorian Finney-Smith as the Clippers will get it right back. Clippers will get back the basketball right now. 3:08 left to go second quarter in a 6-point game. It's a 17-point lead at 1 point by Dallas. This is a game I feel like this game's going to be more of like runs throughout it or so. It's a bad fall as well by Dallas. It's going to lead to free throws here at the line since the Clippers are in the bonus. Lou Williams shooting 2. First one's up, first one's through by Lou. Hey, 3D Super, thanks so much, man, for stopping by. Hope all is well, brother. No problem, man. we hit 2K yesterday, but 3D Super has been on here since 2019 on the channel. He was in here since March Madness of 2019 for Michigan State. I think you were like one of my, I think like a 30th or 40th subscriber in the channel, man. Glad to always have you back on board when you have a chance. Really do appreciate it, bud. We keep on growing and growing. We reached 2K yesterday. It has been incredible growth here the past couple weeks. Second free throw, good at the line. We're going to have a timeout taken on the court with 2:55 left to go. 52 Dallas, Clippers 48. Let me know down in the chat below who you're taking in this one. If you're going for the Mavericks, type in Mavs down in the chat below. If you're going for the Clippers, type in Clippers down in the chat below. Welcome in. Hey, Finn, thanks so much for stopping by once again. I appreciate it, man, for being back on. Wicket, welcome in here, Wicket. Thanks so much, brother, for stopping by. A little quick update for the box score. Looks like this. Luka leading the way here with 15 tonight for the Mavericks. He's got 15 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. For Porzingis, he's the number 2 scorer, tied with Boban right now. Porzingis with 10 points, 5 rebounds. And then Boban, same thing. He's got 10 points and then 8 rebounds for Boban. He is 5 for 6 from the floor, doing turnaround jumpers in the key. Like there's no problem in this game for Boban. 10 points in 7 minutes, along with 8 rebounds for Boban, for the big fella. Let's see here, as far as the Clippers, leading scorer tonight, Kawhi Leonard. He's got 14, 12 off the bench by Lou Williams, and then 9 by Reggie Jackson. Marcus Morris with 6. Lakers going to win tomorrow, Jose predicting. If I had to predict that game, I would go with the Lakers tomorrow in that one. I predict Portland in the series, actually. Portland in 7. I've got Portland winning all the odd games. 3, 5, and 7. I've got Lakers winning the even games. 2, 4, and 6. That is my bold prediction. So currently we're just on a timeout here. MS putting out. Nas Charles Barkley said Portland will sweep the Lakers. He's got that prediction. I remember when he said Portland for the first time, and everybody's like, what? Dude, this team's legit. I think they have a chance. I really do. Lakers are struggling shooting threes. It is now wide open. Like anything could happen in the playoffs. I'm just going to update a quick scoreboard for everyone so we can take a look at the scoreboard updates right now currently. You guys are awesome. Hitting that thumbs up and hitting the subscribe has really helped on the channel as we hit 2K yesterday. So big thank you all for being a part here on the channel. You guys are the real MVPs. Here's a quick scoreboard update. As right now we're on a timeout in this one with 2:55 left to go before half. Alright, so we're still on the timeout currently. And this one going to be back in a little bit. Lil Yaseka here predicting Portland going to sweep the Lakers. So he's going with what Barkley said. Wicket here predicting LeBron going to go crazy on Portland tomorrow. I think LeBron and AD have a good chance to go off. Having a much better game could very well be there for tomorrow. I'll be streaming that game. I'm going to only cover one game tomorrow, so we'll be covering Portland versus Lakers tomorrow as the one game. I got a couple things I plan on catching up on doing during the day right before that. Hey, welcome in, Matt W. Thanks so much for finding my channel, man. Really do appreciate it. We're back after timeout right now. I cover play-by-play of basketball here on Behind the Arc Basketball. As we are back into it. Dallas with the ball off the inbound. Luka floats it up, and he gets fouled from behind. And it's going to be 2 shots here coming up at the free throw line by Luka. Cool, thanks so much behind the arc fan. I'll take a look at it. I'm not sure if I have to like transfer things over. That's the thing, because I might need to take like some time to transfer things over and stuff like that. I'm pretty good right now with like using OBS, but I might like reference over that on that video in the off season or so when I have some more downtime to see if I want to use Streamlabs in the future. Luka first free throw, it's up and good. Did I hear about this on the news? I actually didn't. 6-year-old that went swimming in Mesquamaket a little more than a week ago had an awful reaction to the ocean. Didn't hear about that. I remember the beach blast from a couple years ago at Musquamaket. I think the person died from like the blast underneath the sand there. Arrett here predicting Porzingis for 30 plus and Luka for 40 plus in this one. Dallas wants to get the W for sure. They're going to have to go off in this game. Second free throw was a miss by Dallas. Rebound Clippers. Clippers trailing by 5. Lou Williams has the basketball at the left wing. Now he passes over to Kawhi. Kawhi takes the 3. This one's up. No good off the back iron. Rebounds goes into the hands of Luka here. Luka dribbles past the half-court logo. 2:15 remaining. Keep on smashing the thumbs up. Hit the like, hit the subscribe if you guys are new. Luka slides it out to the left corner. Baseline dribble here. That's Finney-Smith. Try to put it back, but the pass was in traffic. Deflected here, and gets rebound by the Clippers. Clippers moves it over. Shot fake Jackson. Driving inside. Moves it out to the left corner. 3. Up in the air. Rolls around the rim. No good. Rebound Mavericks. This time once again. Yep, John does Streamlabs. Vaughn's punting out. And Dallas with the basketball. Luka at the top of the key. Porzingis sets the pick for him. Luka. Now dribbles working on Zubac. Feeds it over to the cutter. Up and in for 2 right there. Dorian Finney-Smith able to cut as Luka hands it off for him for 2 and puts it up and in. Dallas by 7. Minute 30 left to go before halftime. That's unfortunate, man. Prayers out to the 6-year-old girl that got a rash. That's terrible. Clippers with the ball going inside. Zubac puts it up and in off the Lou Williams assist. 5-point game. Jose's going to be playing fidget spinner on his phone. No problem, man. Glad to have you on the channel like always. Luka taking a 3. Sinks the 3 there by Luka. Oh, baby, getting hot right now at the right moment for him. 58-50 to score. Approaching 1 minute to play before halftime. Kawhi with the basketball. He has it the right wing dribbling. Oh, dribbles behind his back. Working inside on Kleber, and he gets bumped and fouled as Kawhi will go to the line. Shoot 2. Was DeAndre Swift the steal? I would say yes there, Alex. If he's able to keep on improving, he did some great stuff in college, but I think he could fit well. He's a good running back in college. 58.6 left to go on the clock. 2 at the free throw line by Kawhi now. My team is the Celtics, by the way, but I cover an entire NBA. I love watching Luka. He's one of my favorite players in the NBA to watch. Absolutely incredible. Such a bright future ahead. Generational talent with this dude. Clippers at the line with that free throw. It goes down. If you guys enjoy what I do, hit the thumbs up, smash the like, hit the subscribe button. I cover play-by-play here on Behind the Arc Basketball. I cover NBA games, also college basketball over on the channel. So Kawhi here shooting 2. Tomorrow I'll be covering one game, Lakers-Blazers. And then I'll be back for the doubleheader. I covered the Celtics game earlier today. I'll be back for another doubleheader. The 4 same teams I did today. Celtics-Sixers in the first game at 6:30. And then Mavericks versus Clippers for game number 3 at 9 o'clock on Friday. Floater in the key there by Dallas is up and good. Kawhi hit the free throw right before that. So Dallas leads by 8 currently. 45 seconds left to go before halftime. Clippers with the basketball. Lou Williams has it at the top of the key. Hey, Terrence, welcome on the channel. Thanks so much for watching once again. Really do appreciate it. Lou Williams dribbles right baseline, puts it up and in for 2. This game's been a good one today. Largest lead was by 17 for Dallas. Clippers able to bring it to win in 6. Luka now dribbles towards the right, slides over left corner, back to the top here. Curry takes the 3, hit the front rim. They get the offensive rebound as he missed it. Dallas with the basketball. They're going to move it out around the perimeter here. Ball into the hands of Luka. Right baseline. 6 on the shot clock. 20 seconds left to go before halftime. Luka now with 3. Luka with 2 on the shot clock. Double team. Luka tries to go up, and he gets bumped and contacted with 1 second left to go on the shot clock. 16.6 left to go on the game clock before halftime as he was double teamed by Lou Williams and Reggie Jackson. And Luka will go to the line here, shoot 2. Yes, I agree with you, Matt, with both of those things. Dallas had a legit chance of going 1-0 up on the series. With the ejection was so soft. Both of the fouls, they're so soft as far as the technicals. First free throw, no good at the line by Luka. I'll go over the stats at halftime. So Dallas now in the bonus. Luka shooting his second one coming up at the line, 60-54. Yeah, I heard about that with the altercation last year after Game 6. He got pushed from behind by a security guard. He got footage about that, I think, too. That came out today. Oof. It's terrible. Right after the NBA Finals. Second free throw is missed by Luka as well. Rebound goes to the Clippers here. 6 seconds left to go. Clippers dribble right baseline. Kawhi. Tons of contact as Kawhi was working at the right baseline, guarded by Luka. Luka able to... He took a hard fall on the ground. Glad to see that he gets up and he is okay there by Luka. But the clock will stop with 5 seconds left to go. And this should be 2 at the free throw line by Kawhi. Indeed, Terrence. Luka is just amazing. It's incredible what the dude can do. 21 years old and he's playing like this, leading the NBA in a triple-double. Like, Luka, absolutely stellar. Generational talent, and I cannot wait for his future. Such a bright future, man. Gonna be put in the Hall of Fame if he keeps on playing like this for sure. Maintaining these types of seasons, right up there, unanimous Hall of Fame direction he goes in, if that happens. Hey, Marco. Hey. Welcome to the channel here, man. Glad to have you on, brother. First free throw, good at the line by Kawhi. Should be a great game, too, tomorrow. Lakers, Portland. Cannot wait to call it for you guys. Wicket, I'm thinking that Dame needs to join the Lakers for next season. Dame is the face of Portland, so there's, like, no chance that that's going to happen, that they go to a Western Conference contender, in my opinion. Second free throw, it's up, and it's good. It's a 4-point game, 60-56, 3 seconds left to go before halftime. Dallas inbounds it, and a quick foul. Quick foul picked up by the Clippers there by Terrence Mann, the rookie from Florida State, off the inbound. They passed it over to Luka, and Luka got stripped of the ball as Mann reached in. Yeah, it's over, man. Luka's the face of the franchise for Dallas, just how Dame's the face of the franchise for Portland. Well-respected players, just incredible superstars. So 2 here at the line by Luka. Sorry to hear that, Vaughn. You got a state of emergency. Yeah, I've been hearing about the wildfires, dude. Stay safe out there. Stay safe out there in the wildfires. First one's up and through at the free throw line by Luka. I'll give you guys the box score updates at halftime. We got 45 people on the chat, so make sure to hit the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the sub if you guys are new. Did I hear about the news? State Police said when Socket Man suffered minor injuries, tractor trailer struck from behind at 2:45 a.m. Tuesday morning. I don't think I heard about that. I heard about another crash with like a tractor trailer and another like big truck collided on the highway someplace locally. As we go to halftime, Luka missed the second one. It was rebounded by the Clippers. They put it up at the horn, and there was no good air ball right there at the buzzer. So we are at halftime in this one. Thanks so much for stopping by, everybody. I'm Behind the Arc Basketball. Big thank you all for being a part here on the stream currently at the half. If you guys are a first time or new on the channel, don't forget, smash the thumbs up, hit that like button, turn it blue. Hit the subscribe button as well if you really enjoy the content. And feel free to turn on the notification bell if you guys would like to be notified for future live streams here, play-by-play on the channel. I'll be back tomorrow. I plan on covering one game. I covered double headers for the past 2 nights. I plan on covering one game tomorrow. That would be Portland versus the Lakers tomorrow. And then Friday I plan on covering the same games I did for today with both game 3s, Boston versus Philly, and then Dallas versus the Clippers there for game 3 as well. And then I plan on calling these 2 exact teams on Sunday in the game after Boston Philly. So on Sunday, both of those games are on ABC and back-to-backs. I plan on covering that as well, and maybe even a doubleheader on Saturday as well. So we get a lot of action out here for future streams for you guys. Of course, always dedicated and committed to bring you guys the best play-by-play that I can here on the channel. And I appreciate all the new people out here for the first time. So Jose's got a jersey of LeBron. Lucky there, man. Any jersey of a player going into the Hall of Fame someday, it's going to be worth money like down the road. You keep on saving that like years and years down the road. Give it off to your grandkids. That is going to be worth a ton of money someday for sure, my man. Indeed, Wicket. Massive talent for sure with Luka. Cannot wait for the future for him. Incredible. Incredible talent. 22 points at the half here by Luka. So Luka here has got 22 points. He's got 6 rebounds, 7 assists. He can be even more just lethal. If Luka can hit like jump shots and free throws at even more of like a greater clip, dude, he'd be unstoppable. Like, he's already, like, an absolute beast what he's doing. Triple-double machine, and he's doing it. He does it so fluid. That's why he makes it look easy. Luka's got 22 at the half. Porzingis with 10, also with 5 rebounds. Boban with 10 points and 8 rebounds off the bench. Boban's only played 7 minutes. And then the Clippers in this game leading the way. Kawhi with 18. Paul George with a rough game as he's got 0 points in 11 minutes so far, yet to score. 14 off the bench by Lou Williams. And then 9 by Reggie Jackson. Yeah, definitely. KCP for sure, I agree with you. He was just way, like, off his mark yesterday. He wasn't even close. 0 for 9, I believe, from the floor. Yeah, Alex is a big fan of Luka Garza. So, he's a big fan of the Iowa Hawkeyes basketball team. Luka Garza going in the preseason, most likely National Player of the Year favorite for this season for Iowa. And Alex is a big Hawkeyes fan. Yeah, bad game for KCP last night. Hey, Jason, welcome in, man. I appreciate it for stopping by once again. Paul George at the half. Yeah, he's got 0 points currently at halftime for Paul George. He's only taken 2 shots, 0 for 2 from the floor, 4 rebounds, but no points in 11 minutes right now by Paul George. An odd game. Odd game currently in this one. Take a look at the foul trouble. That is why. Paul George with 3 fouls currently. 3 fouls off the bench by Lou Williams. So those are the 2 players in foul trouble at halftime. As far as the Mavericks right now, as they lead by 5 at the half, taking a look at their foul numbers. Luka playing with 3 fouls out there. As he's playing 19 minutes, the most out of anybody for the Mavericks. And then 3 fouls off the bench by Trey Burke. And then 2 fouls by Kleber, 2 by Finney-Smith. And then the rest of the team has 1 foul. Today, Porzingis looking good. Only 1 foul by Porzingis so far. No problem, Matt W. Yeah, Big Ten ain't going to play football this year. So they ain't playing football in the fall. They're playing football in the spring. Pac-12 said no sports until January 1st. And now the decision about college basketball, they're going to make a decision, I believe, next month in September about college basketball. Whether to push it back now because of the whole thing with the Pac-12 that they cannot start until January 1st there for the Pac-12, it looks like. 4-3 Canadians, Vaughn's putting out there. Yeah, prayers to Vaughn out there in California. Sorry to hear, man. Prayers out to the people out in California right now. Tons of wildfires going out there. Governor had to declare a state of emergency. Man, I feel you, dude. Massive heat waves. Stay safe, brother. Stay safe and drink a lot of fluids and stay hydrated. Hey, we're at halftime, so it's basically anything's like up in the air here as far as halftime. Who do I think will win the NBA championship? I'm gonna go with the Clippers. If I had to predict who would win the NBA championship. This team is just so deep, in my opinion. I do think that the Mavericks are gonna make it a tough series, though. That's the thing. I'm a Celtics fan, by the way. Celtics after this game, that improves my confidence level with the Celtics that they have a chance. They just have to get past the Raptors. That's the thing. Whoever wins that series, Boston versus Toronto, I think that's the team that's going to be representing the Eastern Conference in the finals. It could be, it's either way, either going to be, I feel like Celtics Clippers or Raptors Clippers there in the final, I feel like. But Dallas is going to make this a tough series, in my opinion. That is one thing. Dallas ain't going to go down without a fight. All the series that the Clippers are going to play, they're going to be tough games. Like, if they get past this round, they're going to take on Houston most likely. And Houston's going to be a tough team. Houston doing work yesterday. No Russell Westbrook, and they crushed the Thunder. The Thunder have been the most underwhelming team here in the playoffs so far, in my opinion. That was just, a dud. Philly too. Philly was supposed to come out and give the Celtics a chance. I thought it would have been a good game today. I thought that Philly actually had a chance. In my opinion, out of all the games that Philly had a chance against, I thought that they could have stolen Game 2 against the Celtics. Boy, was I wrong. No Gordon Hayward and Brad Stevens. He did work. Able to get back his lineup after they were down. Quick 14 points they were down in that one. Rally them back, and Jason Tatum just took over. And incredible performance there. Tatum, Brown, and Kemba. So I feel like it's going to come down Game 7, Celtics-Raptors. The thing about the Raptors is they have so many good defenders around the perimeter. They have good bench players as well. They are a deep team for the Raptors, and they have great one-on-one defenders all over the place, and they can hit threes. Fred VanVleet is deadly from the perimeter. They have great players all around. And as far as the Celtics, it's 3 players that can go off on any given night. Tatum, Brown, or Kemba. If they get hot, and it's been the hot hand riding with Tatum in these 2 games here in the playoffs. And as far as the bench is where I'm a little bit iffy with the Celtics, but I like that today. The bench gave me confidence. Enes Kanter was able to stop Joel Embiid. At first it was rough. Joel Embiid was a perfect 3 for 3 over Kanter, but after that, Kanter was in a groove, stopping Embiid. And then confidence with Brad Wanamaker doing work as well. You know things are going right when Semi Ojeleye knocks down a 3-point shot for the Celtics, and they need more of that. And Javonte Green did as well. Romeo Langford, give him some more minutes. I like Romeo as well. It's going to be one of those, though. Raptors-Celtics. It's going to go down to 7. Could very well go down to the game-winning shot. And I give credit to Nick Nurse. He has done a phenomenal job as a coach this year for Nick Nurse. Putting his team 2nd seed in the East when it looked like they would probably be projecting more like a 6 or a 7 seed in this past offseason. They have surpassed that big time. It's been Philly that's been the dud this year. That's should have been more like a 1 or a 2 in the East for Philly. They're a 6, and now they're down a quick 2-0 against Boston. Sorry to hear that, Vaughn. Experiencing the same thing back in Australia, man. Hopefully it gets better and you guys get some big time rain coming up this week. Skilled out predicting Mavs in 7 in this one. Yeah, all different types of predictions are out there, so feel free to let me know who you guys got as far as your predictions. Yeah, every star can come down to the Big East and join the Friars if they want to, because right now college basketball is still like question marks and stuff like that as far as what's going on. So right now we're just at halftime. Hey, welcome in, Edward. Kai Soto, NBA 2020 draft year. Proud from the Philippines for Kai Soto coming in as he got his G League contract. Cody's got a test tomorrow. Good luck in your test, man. Just now remembered. Oh, it's too late to study. Sorry to hear that, man. Oof. Hopefully you'll do well, dude. Hopefully, fingers crossed, maybe the teacher will postpone it. Maybe they'll postpone it. You never know. Yeah, if the Mavs can get past the Clippers here, they got the Rockets next, and that's going to be a tough series as well. All these games, like, I would really like to see the Mavs-Rockets in a 7-game series, because I think they can go 7 with both of those teams. When I called that game back on the Friday night, first game of the restart for those 2 teams, man, that was just fire. Like, both of the teams from the perimeter were fire. Do I think the Celtics have a chance to make the finals? I'm going to say yes there. I do. They just have to get past the Raptors. It's either Boston or Toronto. And you can basically, what I said on the last stream, you can toss a coin basically and flip it like 100 times and come up with who you want. That is just how torn I am on trying to pick a team here as far as Raptors or Celtics. And the Celtics today, they're making me feel more comfortable. They just need to keep on rolling here and keep on the momentum pushing. Do not let off the gas pedal, because right now they're on fire. Yeah, Big Ten's canceled for college football only. Pac-12 is canceled for college football to January 1st. So college basketball doesn't start in the Pac-12 until January 1st. Big Ten hasn't canceled college basketball yet. NCAA is making a decision next month. So in September, NCAA is making a decision whether to delay the start of the season. And March Madness, it looks like March Madness is going to be a go for next season. So for 2021, March Madness looks like it's going to be played in a bubble. And say if players test positive, there's going to be replacement teams that could fill in. For those teams that have players test positive that won't be able to participate, which is an unfortunate thing for them. But there's going to be teams on hand, like teams that were just outside that missed it and are like the number 1 seeds in the NIT and things like that. Yeah, dude, Magic beating the Bucks in the first game. Oof, it's rough for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton was like absolute dud in the first game. Brook Lopez couldn't do much. It was rough. Yeah, it might be May Madness. They're all depending on when it's gonna happen, either March or May, April. But I feel like there's gonna be a college basketball tournament this year. I feel like I don't know anymore. There's gotta be, because that's how the NCAA is able to make their money. Yes, Cody putting out Heat are scary. I think Miami's got a good chance to go to the Eastern Conference Finals. I just don't picture them to be in the NBA Finals, but I think they pose the biggest threat to Milwaukee. I think they can beat the Bucks. So skilled out predicting Bucks in 5. I still like the Bucks in the series against the Magic. I think it was way too premature there for the Pac-12 to cancel college basketball. Like, last week, they canceled college basketball all the way to January 1st. Like, in my opinion, that is way too premature. They should have waited a couple more months. May showers instead of March Madness. Jason putting out, looks like the SEC has it together. Yeah, SEC playing sports, Big 12's playing sports, and ACC's playing sports, but not the Big 10. It's a bummer. It is a bummer for the Big 10 and the Pac-12. Hey, Perfect Karma, welcome in here. If the Rockets win, they play the Lakers in the second round, and the Rockets could get it done. Yeah, I think it's going to be Rockets-Clippers in the Western Conference Finals, if I had to predict. There's so many scenarios that could go down. It's crazy. Man, Perfect Karma, though, you got to be impressed yesterday by the Rockets. Oklahoma City, just terrible game by their part. They should have came out, should have had a chance in that one, and they got blown out. And Oklahoma City's been disappointing on the restart. The two disappointing teams have been the Thunder and the Sixers. Sixers getting blown out today with the Celtics with no Gordon Hayward, and I did not expect that. I thought it would have been a close game. Another worst thing on the list of 2020, California wildfire. Oof. Stay safe, Vaughn. Stay safe, man, brother. Well. Yeah, I don't know anymore. Puts out the Heat here with their team with the youth on it. They have so much to look forward to throughout the future here for Miami, though. Such a young team, and Tyler Hero. They got a complete gem with Tyler Hero. And they won that game yesterday with Indiana, against Indiana. And Kendrick Nunn was benched. He didn't play. Kendrick Nunn didn't play yesterday. Hey, Joems Navarro, thanks so much for stopping by on my channel. Thanks so much for being a part here. I really do appreciate Joems Navarro. If you guys are new in the channel, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe button as they cover play-by-play here in Behind the Arc Basketball. Who do I think is going to get the number 1 pick? I'm going to go with Golden State for the number 1 pick. Bradley's High School reporting active positive. Oof, sorry to hear that, man. Not many people have been on campus. It's good that there's not been like many people there, but stay safe in your area. Oh gosh, why am I a Lakers hater? I'm not. I'm a Celtics fan, but I don't like crush the Lakers for anything. It's just I'm not confident that they can make it past Portland in the series because they struggle from 3. That is the thing. They struggle from 3-point range. Out of all 22 teams in the restart, the Lakers are dead last in 3, and they need to show me something other than LeBron and AD. They need other players to step it up, and that's the thing. It just can't be 2 players. You got to have a full team if you want to make it to the finals this year and win it. So we are back to the second half right now as we just ended halftime. Welcome in on board here in Behind the Arc Basketball. Dallas up 61-56. Clippers with a first possession, driving inside in the third quarter. They're going to float it up. It's up and good for 2. 3-point game. Dallas has a 17-point lead at 1 point. Gonna float it up. It's no good by Finney-Smith. They get the offensive rebound, but the ball deflected from behind. Clippers with it right back. They move it past the half-court logo. Dribbles into the hands of Reggie Jackson. Jackson has it at the left wing perimeter. 11:15 left to go in the third. Clippers now with it at the free throw circle. Floats it up over to Zubac as he gets it underneath, working on Porzingis. Zubac floats it up, and that's going to be a reach and picked up by Luka here as the clock will stop with 11:08. So Zubac got fouled, going to shoot 2 here at the line. First one's up, first one's through. Second free throw coming up by Zubac here at the line for the Clippers, and no good. Rolled around the rim and out. Rebound Dallas. Mavericks with the basketball as they dribble past the half-court logo. Luka now at the left baseline. Floats it out to the right corner. Back to Porzingis. Takes the 3. It's up and good. Splash right there by Kristaps Porzingis. 64-59. Dallas by 5. Porzingis now with 13. Clippers have it. Bounce past the Kawhi at the left baseline. He drives. Working inside on Kleber. He puts it up and he gets contacted again. So Kawhi's going to go shoot 2 at the line. 10:41 remaining. Yeah, if the Thunder beat the Rockets in the series, Cody puts out he's crying for Russell Westbrook. People are going to blame it all on him. And I've got the Rockets in that series, Cody. After yesterday, just cannot picture the Thunder. I thought that the Thunder could surprise teams here in the restart, but they have been just like a seesaw. So inconsistent here in the restart for OKC. First one's good at the free throw line by Kawhi. 4-point game. Yes, I am using OBS for this stream, so that's what I'm using skilled out. Yeah, I do like jokes, Jose. Yeah, so no problem. Anything's random here, I guess. But yeah, I do like jokes. Second free throw is up and good. 3-point game. I would be a national championship contender. Alex is getting excited for that this season because he's a big Hawkeye fan. Dallas off the inbounds as another quick foul is picked up on the court, this time by the Clippers. Dallas will inbound. Luka will be the passer coming up. 10:36 left to go. As he looks to pass it, puts the ball to the hands of Kleber, hands it back out to Luka. Luka guarded by Kawhi here at the left wing. Luka now dribbles. Now at the free throw circle, spin move, jumper. That one's up. No good off the back iron. Ball gets rebounded by Zubac. Clippers with it right back. They can tie it with a 3. Instead, they're going to drive inside. Jackson dribbles now into the key, floats it up, and Jackson's shot no good. Hit the front rim. Rebound Porzingis. Dallas now with the basketball. If you guys are new, spike the like, hit the thumbs up. Lob over the top, and Maxi Kleber throwing it down off the alley-oop jam for 2 by the Mavericks there as they take the 5-point lead. 10 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Clippers with the basketball. Kawhi at the top. Moves it over to Zubac at the left wing. Back over to Kawhi here. Kawhi dribbling underneath. Moves it back to the top of the key over to Paul George. George takes a 3. Straight away from the top. It's no good off the mark. And Paul George's cold streak. And this one continues tonight with 9:40 left to go currently. Paul George is scoreless. 13 minutes and 0 points right now. Dallas going inside. And they swing it back outside. Takes the 3. It's up and good with a triple by Tim Hardaway. Timeout taken on the court right now by the Clippers by Doc Rivers. It is an 8-point lead by the Mavericks. 69-61 the score as we go on to a timeout. Let's see here. Vegas Fix just read this on Google. Published on August 7th. Class of 2021. Guard Jordan Hawkins committing to UConn. Cool, man. It's awesome. So you got somebody committed over to UConn, which is good. Hopefully a big-time recruit for 2021. Dan Hurley bringing in the recruits lately. Yeah, that was the worst thing I agree on so far 2020. That was bad. I always get the big shot this year for sure, man. Hey, Master PLK, thanks so much, man, for stopping by. I'll hit you up on that. See what we got. 3 free throws for Kawhi. He's 11 for 12 at the free throw line. So Kawhi 11 for 12 today at the free throw line. He leads the way with 22 points on this timeout. Clippers need more production though, and Paul George is struggling. 0 for 3 shooting. He's got 0 points in 13 minutes by Paul George. He's been in foul trouble. That's why he's only seen 13 minutes. He's picked up 3 fouls. Kawhi playing clean with no fouls. Kawhi leading the team in minutes with 25. And then 14 points off the bench by Lou Williams. Yeah, George is struggling in this one. As far as Luka, he leads the way for Dallas. 22 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists right now in this timeout. 5-3 Montreal looking good. Hey, welcome in Kawhi here once again. Yeah, the Clippers struggling in this one. Dallas has had the lead. And throughout this entirety of this thing right here, throughout today's game, they have taken control. And if Paul George can step up, this could be a different game. Paul George is playing with 3 fouls, yet to hit a shot. If Paul George can get hot, this game could be much closer than it is right now. Jason with a question here for Alex puts it out. How many Iowa freshman football players does it take to change a light bulb? A, none. It's a sophomore level course he puts out. Jordan Hawkins from DeMatha Catholic in Hadesville, Maryland. Cool. So he's coming from Maryland over to UConn. Alright, so right now at a timeout, we're going to get back in a couple moments. 60 plus people watching now. If you're new on the channel, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe. Thank you guys so much for stopping by here on Behind the Arc Basketball. And big thank you all for getting me to 2K yesterday. You guys are the real legends on the channel. If you guys are new, let me know down in the chat below who you're rooting for. If you like Dallas, let me know. If you like the Clippers, let me know as well. Hey, welcome in from the Philippines. Jono the Great, thanks so much for finding my channel. Really do appreciate it, man. Gets a shout out from the Philippines. If you guys are from the Philippines, hit me up in the chat below. Got quite a bit of Philippines here in the house. Got countries from all over. We connect the world here via play-by-play over on my channel. I cover the NBA, also cover college basketball games as well. We're under 10 minutes remaining once we get back. Mavericks looking solid from the floor. 54% right now, shooting 27 for 50 from the court. And they are doing it from this game. Points in the paint. 32 points in the paint by the Mavs compared to 20 right now by the Clippers. As we are going to get right back into this one after timeout. Yeah, Philippines on the channel here growing. Got a bunch of people. Philippines loving the NBA, and I love all the new people we got on the channel. You guys are awesome. Luka, he's got 4 fouls. He's playing out there, but he's got 22 points. Paul George with the ball. Moves it back. Clippers have it into the hands of George at the left wing. Clippers now dribble to the right wing perimeter. We got a foul away from the basketball. Reggie Jackson gets bumped into. So the clock will stop with 9:23. Final, Canadians over the Flyers tonight, 5-3. Wow. So I believe that series is 3-2 Philly right now. If the Bucks don't make it to the finals, do I think Giannis leaves the Bucks? Yes, I do believe so. I think Giannis is frustrated with the Bucks. Bucks are going to be terrible once he leaves because nobody has been able to step up. They haven't been able to step up in that last game. They've been struggling here in the restart as far as stepping up. And when Giannis was out due to the birth of his child, they weren't stepping up either. They went on a pretty bad losing streak towards the end of March. 3-point shot from the left corner is off the mark. No good by Morris. Rebound Dallas. Mavericks with the basketball. Luka driving inside, puts it up. Too strong off the glass, but they get the basketball tip right back to them on the offensive rebound. Another floater in the key. Finney-Smith couldn't get it a second time. Rebound Clippers as Dallas picks up a foul from behind. And the clock will stop with 9:03. Hey, welcome in from the Philippines as well. Goosey on Hairstylist, thanks so much for stopping by once again. Really do appreciate it. So Iowa offering a 4-star tight end, Mac Markway, who he rounded out the group at 100 tight ends for 2023. Where will Giannis go? And that is the question there, Jason. I've been seeing a lot of Golden State. I think he's going to go to somebody that's probably more in the Western Conference, I think. I predict Golden State. Maybe one day. Lakers plus the Clippers, the LA Stars. That would be cool. That would be cool someday. If they can combine into one team, the LA Stars someday. That would be a sick name right there, Wicket. As that's a 3-point shot. Kawhi takes it. He's got it. 69-64 to score. Dallas with the basketball. They're up by 5. Drives inside. Floats it up. Hardaway scores as that one's good in the key for 2. 71-64. Hey, thanks so much, VJ, for stopping by here. He's rooting for Dallas in this one. Andrew, welcome in from Manila in the Philippines. Welcome to the channel. I really do appreciate it. Hey, Ray, welcome back, Ray, here. Puts out both LA might lose in their series. I think at least one of them. Might lose in the series. Clippers and a big shot from the right corner. That one goes down. The first triple of the game by Paul George as he is heating up. 71-67. It's a 4-point game currently. Jose wanting Dame to join the Lakers. Dallas with the basketball. They pass inside to Porzingis, and we have a quick foul here on the court. The clock will stop. If you guys are new in the channel, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and a big thank you all for stopping on by here. Let's get me to 50 plus likes, as this is Behind the Arc Basketball I'll be live tomorrow. Only one game tomorrow. I'll be covering Lakers versus Blazers. Dallas will get the ball in the inbound. Kleber, pass over to Porzingis at the left wing. He's guarded by Kawhi. Pass to the top here to Luka. Luka dribbles towards the right elbow. Luka now dribbles inside. Try to pass it out. Ball deflected, but Kleber able to get it right back. Kleber backing his way in there. Floats it up, and no good. Too strong off the backboard. Rebound by Zubac of the Clippers. Clippers have it right back. Takes it past the half-court logo. Morris dribbles now at the left baseline. Morris underneath by Kleber. Dribbles underneath the basket to the right baseline. Marcus Morris dribbling the basketball. Still guarded by Kleber right now. Takes the jumper deep too. It's up. No good. Rebounds. Into the hands of Dallas here as Luka got the board. 7:20 left to go, third quarter. Luka with the basketball at the top of the key. Luka dribbles now at the free throw circle. Makes his move inside. Floats it up and Luka gets fouled. Luka Doncic to the free throw line shooting 2. We got 7:15 remaining. So, of course, Alex rooting for Dame to join the Lakers since he's a big Lakers fan. So, Luka's shooting 2 at the line right now. So, let's see. Vegas Vic's putting out. Just read this on the Google published August 10th. Samson Johnson, 6'11", stretch 4. He committed to UConn as well. Dude, Dan Hurley getting the recruits coming in. That is solid there for the future of UConn basketball. First free throw by Luka there. It is up. It is good at the line. Dallas has led throughout the entirety of this game. 7:15 remaining. If you're new on the channel, 75 people watching now. Hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, and feel free to turn on the notification bell as well. Jackson will check out of the game here for the Clippers for Reggie Jackson. Luka's second free throw. It's up and good. Do I think if Porzingis didn't get ejected from the game, would the Mavs be up 1-0? Yes, I do think that they would have had a great chance to be at 1-0. They were in control of that game. They had the lead, and then just 2 soft fouls, in my opinion. It's unfortunate. Unfortunate that happened. Let him play on. Kawhi with 27 as he finishes into the lane for 2. Hey, Ayoush, welcome back in, man. Really do appreciate it. I'm doing well. Pumping up the doubleheader today. So we had a big Celtics win. Doing better than ever, brother. Big Celtics win today, followed up by a pretty good game between these two teams right now. Dallas gets fouled again. It's going to be Luka shooting more shots here coming up at the line. So 2 shots here by Luka at the free throw line. First one's up, and he hits it. Luka pouring on the points. I'm going to give you guys the update in just a moment. American Airlines Center there. That free throw is good at the line by Luka. Just pouring on the points right now. 75-69. Yeah, definitely, Andrew. Hard to predict in these games because there's no home court advantage. There's a slight advantage with the home team listed at the bottom. They get digital fans, but that is a slight, very slight advantage. 3 in the air by Dallas off the mark. No good. Rebound Clippers. Clippers with the basketball. So they pump in the crowd noise for that team. That's the home team that has the cheering and stuff like that to it. Have it at the right baseline, dribbling. Morris back in his way, and Luka tried to pass in the key. The ball going into traffic, but he shuffles it back out to Lou Williams. Williams takes the 3. It's up. It's no good. A rebound back over to Mavericks. Dallas driving the length of the court. Couldn't get it, though, as he missed the layup there. Tim Hardaway is too strong off the back iron. Rebound Clippers. Slides it over to the left corner. Wide open 3. Taken. Morris got it. 3-point game once again with a Marcus Morris triple from the perimeter. It's a good one. Great game. I do think that, yes, I'm going to say yes to that, Skilled Out. I think that the Mavericks will be able to win a championship in the next 5 years. Dude, Luka here, when he, like, throughout the course of his years, I cannot wait to see what this dude has. Like, 5 years and throughout the course, 5, 10, 15 years from now. With Luka, it's going to be incredible. Is NBA in the top 3 sports league in the U.S.? Yes. I would say the NFL is the biggest one, and then NBA is right behind it at number 2. The demand for American football is crazy high here in the U.S. Like, that's basically what Sundays are for, is for football. Samson Radin, number 86 recruit overall in the class of 2021. That's a big get there for UConn. Wow. That is awesome. Currently, we're just on break. If you're new on the channel, we got 80 people watching now. spike the thumbs up. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Feel free to turn on the notification bell as well. And let me know down in the chat below who you're rooting for in this game. If you're going for the Mavericks or going for the Clippers, let me know down in the chat below. Hey, Dio here. Welcome to the channel, man. Really do appreciate it, brother. Let's see here. This game, if it's going to be over 230 or not. Let's see what we got right now. Go 147. I'm going to say yes there. I will predict yes to that. So I'll predict the over for this game today. So I will go with the over for this one. Hey, Ray. Welcome back, Ray. I appreciate it for finding my channel. I will predict the over 230 for this game. I actually predicted Mavericks by 4, 123-119. So that actually equates to 242 for my prediction in the pregame I had. Jason predicts no. I don't know. This game might. It might. We got 6 minutes remaining. I feel like both of these teams have been on a scoring spree lately. There might be a chance. Really might be a chance to do so. On the move. Welcome in. Thanks so much for stopping by here. Mavs fan, welcome into my channel. I cover basketball, play-by-play here, NBA, also college basketball. All fans are welcome here from whatever team you root for. I'm a Celtics fan, by the way, but I covered an entire NBA here, so all fans are welcome here on the channel. Really do appreciate it, everybody, for finding my channel. You guys are the real MVPs, the legends out here. Taking a look at the box score right now, Luka leads the way with 26. He's got 26 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. 13 by Porzingis, and then for the Clippers in this one, Kawhi leading the way with 27. John here, Blazers fan. Welcome in, man. I appreciate it. Dude, must be so happy about yesterday's victory, dude, for the Blazers there. So, yeah, Vaughn's ranking out the top sports in the U.S. NFL, NBA, MLB, NHL. Biggest sports league in the USA. Yeah, I agree with that with the top 4. NBA more popular worldwide. Yeah, we have so many people out here in the Philippines. Let me know where you guys are from as well. Feel free. If you're new, first timer, let me know. We got a ton of Philippines here in the chat. We got a bunch of international people. That is awesome. Andrew, he is the ball captain of his high school back in '84 here in the small town of Mindanao in the Philippines. That is awesome. If I'm pronouncing that correct, that is awesome, man. Glad to have you on board, brothers. We are back into it. 3-point game currently. 5:55 left to go as Dallas has the basketball. Trey Burke into the game as he slides it over to the right wing over to Curry. Seth Curry passes now right baseline into the hands of Porzingis. Porzingis takes the jumper. It's up and he gets fouled. So Porzingis going to go to the free throw line, shoot 2. Dude, Celtics all over the Sixers. So glad. 2-0 in the series. I did not expect that. With Gordon Hayward out, I thought it would be a close game. And I thought that Philly could have had a great chance to take that game. But boy, was I wrong. Man, Celtics are playing on a whole nother level now with the 2 J's going off. Tatum and Brown. Kemba had a great game as well. He was struggling from the perimeter, but doing all his work on deep 2s and smashing them down left and right. Vegas Vix has a feeling. Javonte Brown-Ferguson, he's going to be a beast for UConn. He is a center. Awesome, man. That's good. Bringing in the recruits. Luka currently on the bench. Dallas at the free throw line shooting 2. First one a miss. Porzingis hits the second one. 5:35 left to go. Clippers with basketball. Clippers have it now at the right wing perimeter. Morris hands it out as they will drive inside. Paul George puts it up. No good. Ball tipped around and George able to get the offensive rebound and puts it up and in for 2. Tatum is on fire, man. 30-plus games in both of his playoff games here. It's crazy. Tatum is just unstoppable right now. It's a 2-point game. Imagine Iowa getting a 1 seed and losing to Bowling Green State Community College in the first round of the NCAA tournament. Oh, man. We had a foul as well after the play. It was on the Clippers for a technical by Paul George right after that. We have 5:24 left to go in the third quarter. So 5 minutes, 24 seconds left to go in the third quarter. It means free throws coming up at the line by Dallas here. 1 shot for the technical by Paul George, and Dallas going to get the inbounds. The free throw is good by Porzingis. Dallas will inbound it. Curry with the basketball. Ray here, Clippers fan. Thanks so much for finding my channel. Really do appreciate it. Got 80 people in the chat. This is awesome. Curry slides it over to the left wing perimeter. Dallas with it. 5:15 left to go. Going to take a three straight away. It's up off the side of the rim. No good by Hardaway. And the rebound goes to the Clippers here. Clippers with the basketball. Dribbles left baseline. Harrell underneath. Couldn't put it up. It was too high off the backboard. Rebound back to Dallas. 5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 3-point Dallas lead. Dribbling left baseline. Moves it back. Nice pass to the right corner. Curry takes a three and gets it. Good pass right there. Inside to outside as Seth Curry catch and shoot drains down the triple for Dallas. Clippers have the ball driving inside the post. They lose control of it as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks will get it right back. Mavs lead by 6. Mavericks also in the bonus. Same as the Clippers as I update the bonus for you guys. Hey, Ryan. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by again. Welcome in, brother. He's got his prediction for Iowa that he puts succumb to injury. Like usual, Iowa's so deep this year for college basketball, though. So many weapons, but they cannot lose Luka Garza. That's the thing. Dallas dribbles inside, puts it up and in for another bucket right there. 82-74. Clippers have it at the right baseline. Morris with the basketball, and it looks like a Mavs pick up a foul. It's going to be by Curry. So, yeah, Seth Curry picks up the foul on Morris. And Morris hit the shot as well. So Marcus Morris hit the jumper right before that. And he's going to the free throw line shooting one. Albert here. Welcome in, Albert. Mavs fan. Thanks so much for finding my channel. I really do appreciate it. Indeed, got to stay healthy if you want to win this year's tournament. Gotta avoid being a positive person. Avoid being a positive person for college basketball next year in the tournament. Gotta be a negative person when you test. Free throw is good. Because I bet it's still going to be hanging around. But they're trying for next year's NCAA tournaments. They are doing a bubble for next year, it looks like. But they also have replacement teams the NCAA is in talks about to see if they can have replacement teams in case there's players that happen to test positive that won't be that their team unfortunately will not play. That would be a big hit. 82-77. Clippers with it right back. Oh, they bobble. It's going to be a backcourt violation by the Clippers, so ball goes back over to Dallas. I actually didn't watch the Jazz-Nuggets game today, but, dude, I looked at the scoreboard. I was like, crazy. Like, that's crazy that the Jazz came out once again, and Donovan Mitchell is just, he is just insane here, what he's doing in his first 2 playoff games. He has combined, I think, for 89 total points, averaging 44.5 points in the first 2 playoff games. That is insane, what Mitchell is doing. Incredible. 3-point shot by the Clippers, no good from the left corner. Rebound back to Dallas, 5-point game, 3:45 remaining. Hey, welcome in, Mark. Thanks so much for stopping by. Yeah, we got quite a mix. I think it's like half and half between Clippers and Dallas fans right now. Jumper, that one is up. That one's good for 2. Seth Curry hits it down at the right elbow. Dallas leads by 7. If you're new on the channel, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and big thank you all for stopping on by here tonight in Behind the Arc Basketball. I cover play-by-play on the channel. Clippers have it around the perimeter. Paul George dribbles now. George takes the jumper right baseline, and he gets it. Paul George has been quiet throughout the entirety of this game. He's going to need a whole lot more buckets if the Clippers want to make a comeback in this one. 3:05 remaining, third quarter. Mavericks dribble. Inside, floats it up, rolls around the rim, no good. And the ball gets rebounded here by the Clippers, looks like, as a body collides on the floor. Paul George saves the ball. It's going to be a foul picked up from behind by Porzingis, as the Clippers will go to the line with 3:03 left to go with George and shoot 2. Isaiah Whaley from UConn as well is playing. That's awesome, Vegas Vix. I know the star of UConn this season, that should be James Bouknight for UConn this year, Vegas Vix. James Bouknight should have a huge season. 1-zip, Canucks playing their game now in the NHL. Free throws coming down at the line. First one's up by Paul George, knocks it down. 84-80 to score. Big thank you all for stopping by today. All fans from all NBA teams are welcome here on the channel. I'm a Boston Celtics fan, by the way, but I cover the entire NBA and also cover college basketball as well. Tomorrow night, I'll have one game. I'll be covering Blazers versus Lakers tomorrow, and I'll be back with a doubleheader on Friday, Celtics Sixers, and back with Game 3 of Dallas versus the Clippers. Second free throw, good by Paul George, puts it back to 3. Clippers have never led today. Dallas had a 17-point lead, the largest one of the game at one point. Curry takes a jumper, deep 2, it's off the mark, ball tipped around, and they get the offensive rebound. Kleber passes back out on top here to Porzingis. Now they dribble to the right elbow. Porzingis falls down. It looks like it'll be a foul picked up by the Clippers here. So, free throws coming up at the line once again for Dallas as Porzingis got knocked down. Yeah, push off there by Shamit. Shamit pushed off on him. Hey, D. May, welcome in the channel here. He's predicting the Mavericks for this one, so he predicts the series will go 1-1 for this one. We got 2:40 remaining. 2 shots here at the line by Porzingis. First one's up, first one's through. Dallas has led throughout the entire game. So on the move, putting it out, he loves the Mavericks, somehow hesitates at the thought of them winning the series. I think they're going to make it a good series. I think that they're capable of keeping it close. They are a sneaky team, but I'm favoring the Clippers in my opinion in this series. Clippers are just such a deep team. They have so many weapons on this team, so many defenders, and Dallas is doing well. 85-81, second shot, no good, missed by Porzingis, rebound Clippers. Clippers bounce pass into the key. Montrezl Harrell puts it up and in for 2. He's up there with Lou Williams trying to be the 6th man of the year, both on the same team, going up against Dennis Schroeder of the OKC Thunder. Curry passes over top of the key, 3 up in the air by Dallas, got it. Big 3-point shot with a triple there from the perimeter. I think that was Finney Smith who knocked it down, Dallas by 5. So we approach the 2-minute mark left to go in the third quarter. 90-plus people in the chat. This is awesome. Step back 3. Paul George up in the air. It's out of bounds. Air ball. Terrible shot by Paul George as it goes out of bounds. And he is having a rough game today. If Paul George was going off, I bet you the Clippers would be winning this game, but he is struggling. 21 minutes, 3 for 10 from the floor with only 9 points so far by Paul George. Mavericks with it right back. Oh, yeah, for sure, Vegas Fix. UConn with a bright future. Love what Coach Hurley's doing over there with the recruits. Porzingis at the top takes a 3. Hit the front rim. He gets fouled from the perimeter, though. Porzingis going to shoot 3 shots coming up at the line. Bad foul there by the Clippers. Bad foul. Porzingis going to shoot 3. As it was JaMychal Green who picked up the foul for the Clippers, and Porzingis going to go to the line. 1:49 left to go. Let's see if we can get to 100 tonight here, everybody in the chat. If you're new on the channel, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe button here as I cover play-by-play basketball. I'm behind Eric Basketball. First free throw, Porzingis hits it down. Dallas by 6. If you guys are new, we got almost 100 people watching now. Let me know down in the chat below who you're rooting for. If you're going for Dallas, if you're going for the Clippers. Second free throw, Porzingis rolls around the rim and it went into the net. So he's a perfect 2 for 2 at the free throw line this time. Mavericks by 7. Third free throw. Let's see if he can get the triple here. Porzingis does. Perfect 3 for 3 at the charity stripe that time by Porzingis. 91-83. Blues tying it up 1-1 the score over there. Thanks so much for the update, Vaughn. Really do appreciate it. Lou Williams has the ball. Shot fake. Pass inside. Nice feed over to Green, but he gets denied. A block here by Dallas. They got numbers. 3-on-2 fast break. As they have Hardaway. Moves it back to the top. Shot fake. Finney Smith back to Hardaway. Takes a 3 straight away. It's up. It's good. Tim Hardaway Jr. knocking down the triple for Dallas as they got a double-digit lead up by 11. Clippers have it right back. They move it around. Paul George takes a 3, and he is cold off the mark. No good. Rebound, Dallas. Hey, welcome back on. Eugenio, if I'm pronouncing that correct. He's got the Mavs in this one. Welcome in the channel, bud. Really do appreciate it. Jumper taken. Trey Burke knocks it down at the right elbow for 2 by the Mavs as they extend it up to 13. Final minute left to play in the third quarter. Clippers at 83. They have the ball at the top here. Harrell dribbles, top of the free throw circle, passes. Now to Paul George. He is stone cold in this game. Slides it back out to Kawhi. Kawhi here with a shot fake on Trey Burke. He gets bumped and fouled. Kawhi's going to go to the free throw line, shoot 2. Tyler Polley, that's White Whaley. For UConn, going to lead this team, and this is their final years. Also, Book Knight's going to have a major season, and once a Cook gets better, he's got the same first name as he does for his last name, A-K-O-K. His name is a Cook. He plays for UConn. once the big fella gets better, he's going to have a major impact this year for the Huskies. First free throw, it's up and good at the line by the Clippers. They're going to have a second free throw coming up. If you guys are new in the channel, hit the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the sub. We got over 100 people watching. Big thank you all for stopping by here tonight on Behind Your Arc Basketball. As we are rolling here, everybody. 40 seconds left to go before the end of the third quarter. Second free throw good there at the line by Green. Dallas with the basketball. Trey Burke has it top of the key. 13 on the shot clock. Burke bounce pass to the right wing. Finney-Smith takes a three, partially blocked by the Clippers. Clippers going to get it right back. Here they go on the move. LAC. Got into the hands of Paul George. Dribbles at the left wing. Now he makes his move. Slides it over left corner. Green dribbles. Left baseline. And it's going to be an offensive foul by the Clippers. So ball goes back over to Dallas. Away from the ball. Offensive foul. Dallas gets it back with 23 seconds. Porzingis has been a big key helping out Dallas in this game today. He's got 19. Luka with 26 currently. Dallas with the basketball, 96-85. Final 15 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Dallas dribbles past the half-court logo. Trey Burke with the basketball at the edge of the NBA logo. 10 seconds left to go before the end of the third. Trey Burke has it. Dribble drive inside Trey. Gets behind the defense. Puts it up and in for two by Trey Burke off the backboard. And the Mavs by 13. Clippers. Final shot before the horn. Paul George from deep. It's up. It's no good. Hits the back iron and we go to the end of the third quarter in this one. Dallas 98. Clippers 85. One more quarter left to go in the books. Let's keep on rolling. If you guys are new, smash the thumbs up, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell if you guys would like to be notified for future live streams here as well as I cover basketball games play-by-play. This channel is out for all fans. All fans welcome in the NBA. Also cover college basketball games as well. I am a Celtics fan, but I cover a good amount of games here when I do have a chance. So welcome in all the new people, 120 people watching now. Just let me know down in the chat below who you've got in this one. If you're going Mavericks, let me know Dallas. Hit me up in the chat below if you're going Clippers in this game tonight. Welcome in, everybody. Taking a look, box score into this game currently. Luka with 26 points leads the way from the Mavericks, flirting with a triple-double currently. 26 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. And then Porzingis, he is number 2 right now in scoring on Dallas. 19.7 rebounds tonight by Porzingis. 11 points off the bench by Trey Burke. And then 11 as well by Hardaway. Indeed, skill down. Mavs cannot let off the gas if they want to make this series even at 1 apiece. 12 more minutes, Andrew, putting out here for the Mavericks. Got quite a bit of Mavs fans on the channel. You guys are awesome being a part here. Luka the GOAT. It's Young Wavo putting out here. Luka the man for sure. Incredible future he has. I cannot wait to see what Luka has in the future. Teacher Louie, welcome to the channel here. Going Mavericks in this one. Got quite a bit of Mavs fans. Aldrin Jerem, welcome to the channel. Going Dallas as well. Thanks so much. Glad to have you guys on board on the channel. Leading the way for the Clippers tonight. Kawhi, he's got 27. 16 off the bench by Lou Williams. And 12 by Marcus Morris. But the struggles today has been by Paul George. George is 3 for 12 shooting. 1 for 6 from the perimeter. And he only has 9 points today in an off night by Paul George. As that is why the Dallas Mavericks have a 13-point lead as they have held the entire lead throughout the course of this game, trying to make a statement tonight. Dallas doing it through the triples on the perimeter. 13 for 25 from behind the arc by Dallas. Clippers struggling. 8 for 24 from the perimeter in this game. Fast as far as points in the paint. Dallas leading that way as well, 36-26 as far as points in the paint. Mavericks got out to a 17-point game. Yeah, we got a teacher on the chat here. Got a teacher on the chat. Maybe the teacher teaches classes via Zoom now. Never know. Maybe they're in-person classes. If they are, stay safe. If you actually do teach. If the schools are open where they are. Feel free if you guys are new as we connect the world here in these streams. Let me know where you guys are from as well. We got a bunch of Philippines out on the channel, but let me know where you guys are from. Tons of international countries have joined in here with a bunch of people on the streams, and you guys are absolutely awesome. The real MVPs, the legend of the channels, legends of the channel here. Here we go, fourth quarter, about to begin. Just a moment. Should be a good one. 12 minutes of basketball left to go. Tomorrow I'll be covering one game. I'm doing Lakers-Blazers, so I got quite a bit of stuff I'm going to be doing during the day, so I'm going to just do only one game for tomorrow. And then on Friday, I plan on being back for a doubleheader with Boston versus Philly in a game at 6:30. And then Mavs versus versus Clippers in the game at 9 for both of the game 3s. Of course, Alex here putting out Iowa. He's a big Iowa sports fan. Hey, welcome into Lebanon. From Lebanon here, George's K. Welcome to the channel, brother. I appreciate it for finding my channel, stopping on by. We got Lebanon in the house. What can I say? Purely blooded Filipino Kai Soto pursuing his dream to be drafted in the NBA in 2021. That is awesome. That is great, man. Cannot wait to see what he has got there. That is great. Living the dream for Kai Soto is he has the chance to get drafted from the Milky Way for MS. Thank you so much, teammate, for the sub. I appreciate it, man. As we are back into it, Dallas with the basketball. Going left to right in the court, Luka has it. 11:45 left to go, fourth quarter as we just started. Pass over to the left corner. Ball deflected up in the air and is stolen by Lou Williams. Clippers have it right back. Dribbles pass. Pass inside. Over to Harrell. Puts it up and Montrez gets fouled. And Montrez Harrell will shoot 2 now at the free throw line. Kelly Oubre, welcome on the channel here. Sorry that you guys weren't able to make the bubble here, but welcome in Kelly Oubre on the channel. Really do appreciate Steph Curry, greatest shooter of all time. He is, in my opinion, one of the most pure perimeter shooters for sure. I would agree with that for sure. Young Wavo out in Virginia, 2-1 Blues leading that game. Catherine, welcome to the channel here, Catherine. Greatly appreciate it. Shout out Mr. Tabuli, who's cooking her favorite Bualo right now. Philippines, welcome in Mr. Tabuli here. Thanks so much, Catherine. Really do appreciate it for stopping on by. Harry here. Welcome back, Harry, man. Hope all is well. Former High Point volleyball player, Jenna Smith, has become a middle school volleyball head coach. That is awesome. Glad to hear that. That's great there. So Jenna Smith, middle school volleyball head coach from High Point University, represents. Free throw at the line. First one was no good by Harrell. Second free throw is up and through by Montrez. Puts it to a 12-point game. Hey, welcome in Jim Amper. Welcome on the channel, brother. I appreciate it. Yeah, Jalen Carey. That is huge there for Rhode Island. They get the 2 Mitchell twins, Vegas Fix. The 2 Mitchell twins, Makai and Makel Mitchell. They just got approved their waivers, I think, like 2 days ago. That is massive. They get a third by Carey. Now they got to have, I think, Alan Beatrand. If they can get a hold of him, that would be huge. Dallas takes the jumper. Boban, no good. It rattled out at the left baseline. Rebound Clippers. Clippers with the basketball. Dribbles. They have it at the left elbow. Looking to pass it back out. They do to the top of the key into the hands of Kawhi. Kawhi with the basketball. Welcome on the channel. Rodell Villanueva out from the Philippines. Glad to have you on board, man. I appreciate it. That's a jumper taken. Kawhi takes it. He makes it. It's a 10-point game. 98-88. Magic Bucks game hasn't started. No, that game's tomorrow. So that Magic Bucks game is tomorrow. So that's on Wednesday. I think that's at Wednesday at 6 tomorrow. So that game's tomorrow. Jose predicts here. He thinks the Magic's gonna upset the Bucks again. Yeah, I'm liking URI Vegas Vix. If they keep on getting a hold of these transfers with waivers, that is huge. Big news yesterday with the 2 Mitchell twins. It's so tough to gauge as Dallas scores up and in off the glass for 2. Boban, he gets fouled as well, as Boban's going to go to the free throw line in just a moment as Dallas just scored. Boban's free throw, it's up and it's through. So Dallas leads 101-88 as Boban just hit the free throw. They are the hardest team to predict this upcoming season for college basketball. For Rhode Island. Them and UMass. UMass has a National Player of the Year possibly with Trey Mitchell. He is that good. He was averaging like 19 as a freshman. I cannot wait to see what he does this year. He just has no supporting cast around him. Clippers miss the shot. Rebound Dallas. Mavericks with the ball. Moves it over to Boban. Boban at the free throw circle. Passes back to the left wing perimeter. D-May from the Philippines. Welcome in here, man. I appreciate it for being a part here all throughout the stream. That's a left wing 3, it's up and it's good. Trey Burke, big 3-point shot by Dallas as they extend it. Actually, it's a 2. His foot was on the line, so they roll it's a 2. Clippers take a 3, just in desperation. They miss it. Under 10 left to go. 140 people here on the chat. Welcome in, a.k.a. Ari. Welcome in here. Thanks so much, guys. Smash the thumbs up if you're new. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button. Tomorrow, one game I'll be covering behind the arc fan. Blazers-Lakers tomorrow. Blazers-Lakers tomorrow, then Celtics... Celtics-Sixers on Friday, and then Clippers-Mavericks on Friday as well. So just one game tomorrow. A lot of people new on the channel. This is awesome. Hey, Buzzing, welcome on the channel here from the Philippines. Thanks so much for stopping by from the Philippines as well. Watching now from Saudi Arabia, though. Fredolito, welcome on the channel, man. Really do appreciate it. 150 people watching now. This is awesome. Nikola Vucevic for sure, Harry. Underrated. Incredible game he had against Milwaukee in game number 1. Dallas got fouled. Trey Burke going up at the free throw line. Shooting shots here for the Mavericks just a moment. 9:45 left to go as the clock stops. Yeah, Boban, huge game. He's barely played he hasn't played much minutes, but 13 points, 9 rebounds. That is phenomenal there for Boban playing not many minutes today. And he is doing that as he checks out of the game right now. Yeah, young Wavos from Kenya here on the channel. Second free throw coming up. First one was a miss at the line. But second one good by Trey Burke there at the free throw line. Dallas extends it 104-88. Clippers with the basketball right now. As they dribble at the right elbow. Dribble drive inside. Kawhi floats it up. It gets blocked. Dallas with the block with 9:30 remaining. They move it out to the right wing. Daylon right now with the basketball. Right. Dribble drive. Inside. He floats it up with contact in the foul. Picked up by Shamet. And that should stop the clock as Dallas will go to the line. Shoot 2 here as Landry Shamet picks up the foul. Oh, no problem. No problem, Deme. I appreciate it. Jaden E, hello. Welcome on the stream here. Chicago Cubs fan. Welcome in, Jaden E. I appreciate it. Trey Mitchell's phenomenal. He could possibly be in the running for National Player of the Year this year. As a sleeper there. He's looking like an A10 Player of the Year, in my opinion. If you're new on the channel, smash the thumbs up. Hit the like. Hit the subscribe button. And big thank you all for being a part here tonight. You guys are incredible. The real MVPs out here in the stream. Jace, welcome in. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Really do appreciate it, brother. Free throws at the line. Daylon right. He hits both of them for Dallas. 106-88 to score. Back to the Clippers here with the ball. As they look to pass it. Shamet had it at the top, and it's going to be a quick fall here. Picked up by Curry. I appreciate it, D-May. So Demay's a girl here on the channel. No problem. Thanks for the clarification. I appreciate it here. 106-88. Welcome in all the new viewers on the stream. This is incredible as we got 150 people watching now. Don't forget, smash that thumbs up if you're new. Morris going to inbound it. Clippers with the ball. Moves it over left elbow into the hands of Kawhi. Kawhi with the basketball. Albert, welcome on the channel here. He puts out Clippers will win game 2. They're trailing down by a bunch here. They're going to have to make just a miracle comeback if they're able to do so. Jumper's good for 2 by the Clippers, though. 106-90. Dallas by 16. Mavericks with the ball into the hands of Curry. Curry dribbles now at the top. Shot fake. So he looks to pass and moves into the hands of Burke. Burke with the basketball. He dribble drives inside. Trey Burke goes and puts it up and in off the glass for 2. With the right hand, it counts. Dallas up by 18. Clippers have it. 8:45 left to go, fourth quarter. Paul George with the basketball. George now dribbles. Left elbow. Makes his move inside. Turnaround jumper, but it's going to be an offensive foul. Rough game by Paul George. He pushes off inside the key to gain separation. That's a no-no, as Dallas was right there defensively, and he just pushed off on Daylon Wright as he flopped on the ground, and that's an offensive foul that gets charged to Paul George there. So the ball go right back over to Dallas. 8:43 remaining. Welcome in all the new people on the channel. Really do appreciate it. Thanks so much for the sub on the move. Incredible. Got incredible legends on the channel. Hey, Esteban, welcome back in, man. Celtics W today. That stream was lit earlier on today. Big game for the C's coming up, and they're up 2-0 in the series there, man. 108-90 to score. Dallas takes the jumper. Deep 2. Burke hit the front rim. No good. Rebound into the hands of Morris for the Clippers. Clippers with basketball. Thanks so much, Young Weaver, for stopping by, and enjoy the rest of your night. I really do appreciate it here. Good night here, bud. I'll be up about 8 or 9 in the morning. Really do appreciate it for stopping by again. Clippers driving inside. They dish it back outside. Going to take a corner 3. It's up and good by Lou Williams. What is good? 3 megabytes. Welcome on the channel. Really do appreciate it here. Thanks so much for stopping by. Dallas with the ball. Trey Burks had a pretty good game today for sure off the bench. Oh, yeah, for sure, Harry there. LeBron goes back to Cleveland. Him and Colin Sexton will be a dangerous duo. Dallas missed the shot. Rebound Clippers. Going to take the jumper with 7:48 remaining and a quick foul. No problem, Andrew. This stream's up here whenever you guys have a chance. If you have to go, no problem. Stoppage in time on the court currently. 7:48 remaining Dallas with a 15-point lead as we almost got 200 people out in the chat. If you're a first-timer here, hit the thumbs up, smash the like, hit the subscribe button, and turn on the notification bell as well. So I cover play-by-play. This is my second game, part of a doubleheader. So I covered a Celtics game against Philly first. So this is my second game today. As the Clippers will inbound it. They dribble towards the right wing perimeter. Clippers take a deep jumper. No good off the mark. Paul George having a rough game as he missed that one. Ball go right back over into the hands of Dallas. Porzingis takes the jumper. No good, rattled out. Tipped up in the air. Big offensive rebound for the Mavericks. Keeps it alive, but the ball hit the baseline. Dale on the right. So he dribbled the ball. Touched the baseline. It's going to be Clippers basketball. Okay, yeah, so it looks like, yeah, Jalen Brunson, yeah, he is injured. So Jalen Brunson, a shoulder injury. So that's why he's not in the restart. So that's why he's not playing here. So Jalen Brunson has a shoulder injury. So he goes spin move inside for the Clippers, puts it up and in for two. Porzingis passes over the left corner. 3 up in the air by Dallas at the front rim as the Clippers are still down by 13, but Dallas going to get the offensive rebounds. Yeah, it's Kleber out there right now. Dalen Wright's out. Dalen Wright's into the game currently. Maxi Kleber's out there as well. We're going to go to a timeout. Luka was on the bench. We'll see if that all changes here after this timeout. Luka's had another phenomenal game today. Taking a look here as we have a stoppage in time. Luka leads the way, 26 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists currently. As we'll go to break, 7 minutes remaining. It takes a while to build up the blue wrench, so don't ask here on the channel. Do not ask about that, as it takes a long time to build that up. A lot of these people here that's a blue wrench can tell you that. If Sixers get swept, pretty sure Embiid is crying again. Yeah, he's already frustrated. Man, it's rough there. It is rough. If they get swept, I can see some, like, firings, possibly, with the head coach at Philly. Indeed, George's K. Jason Tatum, absolute beast. He is a beast. Tatum's going to make Embiid cry. Yeah, if Celtics sweep them, it's rough for Philly right now. I did not expect a blowout like that. Yeah, no spamming the chat, bud. You're going to get removed here if you keep on doing that, man, as we're currently in a timeout. That is uncalled for, unacceptable. Do not do that, bud. It takes time. It takes time to build up. You got to earn it. Nothing is given. You got to earn it over time. Yeah, it's looking that way, most likely, Esteban. It could possibly be the 76ers coach. Could get fired there with Brown. Could be out the door. They had so much potential this season, and they're lacking it right now. Stono pointing out, yeah, anything possible with Kawhi and the team right now. The Clippers, under 5 minutes left to go, that is when they're pretty strong there with 5 minutes left to go remaining in the game. So Mavericks got to watch out for that as far as trying to close out this game. They get a good lead now, though. 7 minutes remaining currently so far into this one. As far as this game, though, Dallas shooting the 3 ball from the perimeter. 13 for 26 from the three-point line. And then as far as the Clippers in this game, they're struggling. 9 for 27 from the perimeter. Come on, man. Stop it. I don't like that on my stream, bud. Get him out of here. Alright, yeah, for sure. Tatum is a beast. Tatum indeed is a beast. Currently, we're on a timeout. We'll be back in a little bit. In just a matter of moments. Yeah, I saw that back in the regular season, Esteban. That was phenomenal, man. Hey, welcome in, Raphael. Thanks so much for stopping by. We're right now in a timeout. 7 minutes remaining currently. If you guys are new on the channel, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Let's keep on growing as I cover play-by-play basketball. Carol, welcome in on the channel. Carol Capola. Who do I got? Heat or Pacers? I'm going Miami in that series, so I'll go Heat. Yeah, classic people on the internet, of course. Classic. This is my second game out of a doubleheader, by the way, so putting in the work here tonight as we hit 2K yesterday on the rise behind New York basketball as far as covering play-by-play on the streams. Thanks so much, Raymond. I really do appreciate it from the Philippines. Thanks so much for finding my channel. Really means a lot to me. Meliquades here expected Luka to score 40 with 22 in the first half, but they benched him. Yeah, he's only played 25 today. Barely saw any minutes here in the third quarter. Thanks so much, Caro Capella. Really appreciate it with a sub and a like. You guys are awesome. Yeah, dude, that was phenomenal, Esteban. It was like right in front of the logo when the shot clock expired. I remember Philly tapped the ball to the backcourt. Tatum picked it up. As time expired, just floated it up, just a prayer, and he banked it. It was a bank shot off the backboard. So we get back to action. 6:50 left to go as the Mavericks have the basketball. They're going to float it up into the hands of Curry. Curry gets fouled into the key, and he's going to shoot 2 at the line. The 13-point lead. Hey, welcome in, Stephen W. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by. Nice to meet you as well. Looking forward to more streams in the future, of course, man. I'll be streaming tomorrow, Portland versus the Lakers, and then Friday I plan on covering Celtics versus Sixers at 6:30, and then same teams right here, Dallas and Clippers at 9 o'clock Eastern time. Hey, welcome back, Nag. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by again. Of course, Stono, glad to have you on board, brother. Glad for all the people who enjoy the stream. As I'm here to give you guys the best content possible for the play-by-play, to give you guys an outlet here to tune into the games when possible. Second free throw, it's up, it's good. At the line by Seth Curry. Dallas leading this one, 110-95. Clippers with the basketball now. They have it at the top of the key for LAC. Now they dribble drive inside. Kawhi dishes it over to the right wing. Paul George takes a 3, and he's had a rough night. Rattles out, no good. Rebound, Dallas. Mahomes, welcome back in here, man. I appreciate it. John Kittle, welcome on the channel, brother. What team do I support? I'm a Celtics fan, but if I had to predict this game, I predicted Mavericks in this one by 4 to take this game, as they just laid it up and in for two right there. So it's 112-95. I'm a Celtics fan, by the way. I'm from Massachusetts, big New England sports fan, but I cover all teams here, NBA, college basketball, as this channel is out for the fans. As all fans here are welcome on my channel. Definitely, D-May, I appreciate it. Can I do a WNBA? No, I usually just stick to NBA in college. I cover. Awesome. From Toronto here. Yeah, Raptors, very well, they could play the Celtics in the second round. I think that's possibly going to happen for the second round matchup. Mahomes and Kittle in the same chat. Too good. Dallas just jammed it down off the cutter. They got 23 assists in this game. Clippers with the ball. Now it's going to go, it's going to go right back over to the Mavericks off the steal. Curry has it with the basketball. Takes a deep 2. It's up and it's good. Seth Curry hits it. 116-95. Clippers have it right back. They are struggling. 5:25 remaining. Dribbles right baseline. Turnaround jumper. Morris takes it. He has got it. I don't really stream boxing that often. I'm not really big into boxing, but the jumper goes down once again as they hit the jumper there. It's a 16-point game, 116-100. Yeah, Paul George having a rough game today. I don't cover women's college, BJ. Just men's college. Yeah, Luka's on the bench still. Dallas gets fouled. They're going to go shoot 2 at the free throw line as we are approaching 5 minutes remaining in this game. 2 shots here by Hardaway. First one's up. That one's no good. Rattled out. Missed shot by Hardaway at the free throw line. Dallas could have very well been up 2-0 in the series if it wasn't for that ejection. Second free throw is up and good at the line by Hardaway. 17-point lead. Dallas, 5 minutes remaining. Hey, welcome in, Cameron. Thanks so much for stopping by. Oliver, welcome in on the channel. Clippers with the basketball. They trail by 17 as we are under 5 left to go. Going inside. Kawhi floats it up. He gets fouled with 4:58 left to go on the clock. And Kawhi will go to line shoot 2. So 4:58 remaining right now as Kawhi will shoot 2 free throws at the line here for the Clippers, trailing by 17. First one's up. First one is through. It's good by Kawhi. Welcome to the channel. Hey, Raymond. Thanks so much for finding my channel. Really do appreciate it, man. Looking forward to my coverage tomorrow. Lakers versus Portland should be good for Game 2. And thanks so much for the sub, man. Really do appreciate it. From the Philippines as well. Welcome in. We got a ton of people out here in the Philippines supporting the channel. Guys are awesome. Philippines in the house. Second one's up and through at the line. 117-102. Dallas with the basketball. Dallas was in full command of that game in the third quarter until Porzingis got his second technical. He was then out of the game, and then the Clippers just took control. And they were never down after they took the lead in that game. It was either they were tied up, or other than that, they had the lead, and that was when they started pulling away there from the third quarter and beyond. Indeed, guys, make sure to have fun. Let's keep on smashing the thumbs up if you're new. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. This is my second game today as part of a double header on the channel. I covered a Celtics game earlier today against the Sixers, and this is my second game, so putting in the work here, dedication, commitment, doing it for you guys in the channel here on Behind the Arc Basketball. Second one, that one's through at the line. Good by the Mavericks as they extend it now to a 16-point lead. LeBron went back to the Cavs. Sexton will still lead the Cavs in scoring because LeBron is getting old. I don't see that, though. I see LeBron carrying the Cavs still. This is a three taken. It's up, no good by Wright. Missed there by Dallas. Rebound back to the Clippers. Clippers down by 14 to get the basketball. Dribbles here right baseline. Paul George with it, and it's going to be a foul picked up with 4:26 on the clock by Dallas. It looks like. Celtics won the game earlier today against the Sixers, so Boston is up 2-0 in the series. Boston blew out Philly with no Gordon Hayward today. No Gordon Hayward, no problem for the Celtics winners, 128-101. First free throw coming up, Paul George at the line. It is up, and it is good. Puts it to a 13-point game. Dallas, Texas, welcome to the channel, Rafael Medina from Dallas. I appreciate it for finding my channel, brother. Second free throw coming up by Paul George. Rough game tonight. 4 for 15 shooting, only 13 points. Will he stay at his number? No, he moves on to 14. He hits that free throw. 118-106 the score. Hey, Jamie, thanks so much for stopping by again, Jamie. Really do appreciate it. Dallas with the basketball. He dribbled past half court. Porzingis passes over. Luka's back into the game now for Dallas, as Dallas has the ball around the perimeter at the left wing. 4:10 left to go. Deep two. They take the jumper. They got it. Big shot they just hit down right there. The deep two by Hardaway as they extend it once again, as they've got a 120 spot on the board. From the Philippines, Rado Delay, welcome in on the channel. I really do appreciate it. You guys are awesome out in the Philippines. Moto Lisa F, welcome on the channel here. Thinking that Dallas needs to punish the Clippers. Need a Game 7 for this matchup. That would be phenomenal if it goes into 7 games between these two teams. Clippers going inside. They score up and in off the glass. 12-point game once again. Dallas with the ball. Moves it around the perimeter. Ball gets deflected up in the air. Steal here by the Clippers. Clippers have it. 3.5 remaining. Kawhi at the top of the key. Dribble drive. Spin move. And turnaround jumper. Got it. At the left elbow by Kawhi. This is a 10-point game. Hey, Dylan. Welcome to the channel. Packers fan here in the house. I appreciate it, man, for finding my channel. You guys are awesome. 120-110. Rahan here. Welcome on the channel. What is good, brother? Laker fan. Happy here. From Maryland. Judge Chillax here. I appreciate it, man, for stopping on the channel. I cover play-by-play basketball here, NBA. This channel is out for the fans, so all different types of fans are welcome here on the channel. I cover the entire NBA, also college basketball as well. And I'm a Celtics fan, but I cover all different types of teams here on the channel, just not one team. 10 years ago, yeah, Gordon Hayward, a half-court shot, almost went in against Duke for Butler in the national title game. It was an incredible game. So timeout taken on the court, 3:27 left remaining to go. 120-110 is the score. Luka with 26 for the Mavericks, 21 by Porzingis, the top two scorers currently in this one. As far as the Clippers leading the way, it is Kawhi carrying the Clippers tonight with 35. Paul George struggling, though, with 14. 23 off the bench by Lou Williams. Awesome. Dylan's a huge fan of Russell Westbrook. Awesome, man. Yeah, they did so well yesterday for the Rockets without him. win against OKC, like, no problem there. Yes, I'm a Kobe fan, by the way. Respect there. Anthony AG, welcome in on the channel. Dallas, Texas represent. Thanks so much for finding my channel. Really do appreciate it. Dude, George's, the Celtics team on fire here. The two J's, Kemba Walker, they were lit today. What kind of powers do mods have? If anybody puts, like, anything, like, inappropriate in the chat, they can just, like, remove you from the chat. We try to make it as appropriate as possible, everybody. As good as content as possible here, as I'm determined to make it as best content as possible here on the channel. Butler and Warren, best matchup. So much trash talking for sure, Oliver. That should be a fun series between Miami and Indiana. They played twice in the seeding games, and Miami came out with a W yesterday. I'm taking the Heat, though, in that series. I like the youngsters there for Miami. Tyler Hero, I'm really high on Hero. He's got a bright future. He has got a bright future, and what a great season he has done. Let's see. Rahan putting out, can I say Ifraha? If I'm saying that correctly, Ifraha, I guess. If I'm saying that correct. Currently in a timeout. Be back in a little bit. As he is a big fan on the channel. I really do appreciate that, Rahan. You guys are awesome. The real MVPs out here tonight. Currently on a timeout. Hit the like if you're new. Let's see, we're 8 likes away to the triple digit mark, 100. So see if we can get me there. Hit that thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and feel free to turn on the notification bell to be notified for future live streams. This is part of a doubleheader today. I covered Celtics versus Sixers right before this game. And by the way, I'll be back tomorrow. One game tomorrow I'll be covering. Portland against the Lakers tomorrow, and then I'll be back on Friday covering basketball once again. Yeah, very good to see Stono for sure. Derrick Jones Jr. is able to get back up and play after that scare. Great to see for sure, man. Hey, welcome in, Targa. Thanks so much for stopping by on the channel once again. Really, here, finding my channel. Appreciate it. Astoria, brother, welcome in here. Hope all is well. No problem, man, that you've been busy lately. Glad to have you back on the stream, man. Yeah, Luka's been benched for, like, the majority of that third quarter. Now, most of this fourth quarter as well. He was out there for a couple minutes, but he wasn't able to score. He was stuck at 26. So Astoria praying and Blazers beat the Lakers. His friend is a Lakers fan. I think the Blazers have a chance to take it in 7 in the series. It's going to be a great series. It all depends. All depends on who makes the threes as we get right back after the timeout. 3:20 remaining left to go in this game. Dallas has the basketball. Luka is out there. Welcome to the channel, Targa from the Philippines. Appreciate it for stopping by. Dallas has it, driving into the key. Luka passes over left corner. Kleber back out to Curry. Shot fake, clear space. Takes the 3. It's off the mark, no good. And the ball tipped around. Rebound goes to the Clippers. Thanks so much, Rehan. Really do appreciate it, man. 3 minutes remaining. Clippers pass to the right wing. Paul George takes a 3, and he cannot hit today. He should be on the bench right now. He is Brick City in this game today by Paul George as we get a foul underneath. Dallas trying to go for the rebound and a lot of contact and the players down. Dallas player down. That is Tim Hardaway Jr. as he falls down hard. Good to see. He's able to get back up on his feet, so that is good there to see by Tim Hardaway Jr. He was battling for that basketball between him and Marcus Morris in a huge collision right at the corner of the perimeter at the baseline. Good to see Hardaway Jr. able to get back up on his feet and walking after that. That was a big-time collision. 2:57 remaining, folks. If you're new on the channel, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and turn on the notification bell if you guys would like to be notified for future live streams. Inbound coming up here for the Mavericks. They're up by 10. Both of the teams as well are in the double bonus as I update that. Mavericks to inbound. The ball is going to be taken away here by the Clippers. Clippers now get it off the steal. They have the basketball into the hands of Paul George off the cut. They're going to take a 3 straight away, and they're not going to count the bucket. They say offensive foul by the Clippers as the ball goes back over to Dallas with 2:20 remaining. It is Montrezl Harrell who is setting the pick. Ooh, lower the shoulder there on Hardaway. Hardaway taking the shots lately as Montrezl Harrell picks up the offensive foul. So Mavericks will have it right back with 2:50 remaining. Dallas leading by 10. Dallas with the basketball. Luka guarded by Kawhi. Dribbles past the half-court logo. Bounce pass into the hands of Porzingis at the top of the key. 2:40 remaining. Hands it off now to the right wing. Hardaway. Dribble drive inside with the right hand, and he gets contacted and fouled. Marcus Morris going to pick up the foul, and Dallas will shoot 2 shots here at the line with Hardaway as the clock stops with 2:36. Oh, awesome. A story here. Congrats, man. Started school. Doing good in football. That's great to hear, man. And got a girlfriend, so couldn't be happier. Still a lot going on. Awesome, awesome, man, for you. We got 2:36 remaining. What trio is better? Lob City, Kawhi, PG, or Beverly here? I would go with Kawhi, PG, and Beverly. Beverly's out for this game. If I had to put his name on the list, he is out for this game. But yeah, as we're going to go on another timeout right now. 2:36 remaining. (3-1) Blues. They lead right now in NHL. That's awesome. Thanks so much for the update there. Yeah, this game's close to being over, Jose. Close. 2:36 remaining. We're going to have free throws coming up at the line in just a moment. Hey, welcome in, Aldrin. Thanks so much for stopping by. Really do appreciate it. On a timeout right now, the nightcap before this game ends out. So, as far as Luka here, he's stuck at 26. He's played 26 minutes as well. He was benched for quite a bit of time in that third quarter and quite a bit of the fourth quarter as well. But he is out there right now in the court as we're on a timeout. Yeah, we hit 100, everyone. You guys are awesome. Real MVPs as we hit the triple digits 100. If you're new, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe here for play-by-play on Behind the Arc Basketball. Yeah, that was such a sad day, Harry. So sad, man, when that happened. I remember the day, and it was such a sad day. I'm, not really, big into, fighting. Honestly, so I'm actually not big into fighting. I know other people are big into boxing and UFC and stuff. Sorry to hear that Vegas Vix's shoulder's been sore. Sorry to hear that, man. I hope things will get better after this. Thanks so much, Jamie. Really do appreciate it. So we keep on growing here. 121-10, 2:36 remaining. It's been a long day today. I covered a doubleheader. The first game that went down was Celtics between the Sixers earlier today. 2:36 remaining. Free throws at the line as we are back here after the timeout. First one's up and through by Dallas at the free throw line. They extend it to 11 now as Hardaway hits it for number 11. Hardaway here. Second free throw. He knocks it down. Hey, welcome in, Yolan. Thanks so much, man, for finding my channel. Really do appreciate it. Porzingis looking solid today. He's got 21 right now for Porzingis. Luka with 26, and the Clippers going to get the basketball back in the inbound with 2.5 remaining. Yeah, we got 2K yesterday, everybody. I appreciate that story. Hit the 2K yesterday here on the channel. We keep on growing. It's been awesome. Clippers inbound. Lou Williams with the basketball. They dribble right past the half-court logo. Yeah, they put most of them over on ESPN Plus here, so that's why Vaughn puts out he doesn't watch UFC because it costs money. They put the games for the matches there on ESPN Plus where it's pay-per-view in our area. Nice dish into the key. Lou Williams puts that one underneath there over to Harrell, and he puts it up and then off the backboard for 2 by Montrezl Harrell. It's a 10-point game. Harrell gets fouled, and he's going to go to the line. Clippers got 1 timeout remaining, so 1 timeout left to go by the Clippers, 2 by Dallas. I like the ESPN setup better than the TNT, because ESPN tells you, the timeouts. The TNT's got the little boxes where it's, tougher to see the little timeout boxes where they have it. Harrell at the line, missed a free throw and a big rebound by Dallas there by Kleber. Dallas with it, 2:20 remaining. See, dribbles right past the half-court logo. Luka with the basketball. The pick set At the top of the key, Curry moves towards his left. Luka still with the ball, dribbling at the right. Now he dribbles inside. Luka floats it up off the side of the rim. No good. Pinwheeled around, and rebound goes to the Clippers here. 10-point game. Clippers with the basketball. Jackson looking to pass and moves it back to the right wing. Shoots the three. Kawhi, it's up. It's no good, but they get the offensive rebound. Back over to Morris. Takes another three. This one's up. No good off the back iron. Hits the top of the backboard, and it's out of bounds. Minute 52 remaining. Dallas basketball. Hey, I appreciate Oliver. You guys are awesome on the channel. Hit the thumbs up, smash the like, hit the subscribe if you're new on the channel. I'm putting in the work today. This is part of a double header, by the way. I covered the game right before the Celtics-Sixers, as this is the nightcap to close out the night. That'd be crazy, man, if the Clippers ever came back. They've never led this game. Dallas led by 17 for the largest lead of the game. Ball into the hands of Luka. Dribble drive inside Luka. Floats it up, and he has got it. There he is. He was stuck at 26 for the longest time, but Luka now has 28. Most points through his first two career playoff games, as he's got 70 total points here by Luka through the first two games right now. It's actually 124, 112. So I was thinking about 28. Luka's got 28. Luka's got 28 currently. 70 total through the two games here by Luka in the playoffs. Timeout taken, a minute 30 left remaining before I wrap up this stream, and Dallas in charge all game long with 1:30 remaining as we go to a timeout. Let's see, Mad City, Kendrick Lamar, or Love. Kendrick Lamar, I'd have to go with Love there by Kendrick Lamar, I guess. Yeah, two LA teams falling here in back-to-back nights. It's gonna be tied up in the series, 1-1. Clippers, yeah, Clippers just burned their final timeout with a minute and a half remaining. Harry's dream NBA Finals here. Matchup he's got for Mavs versus Hawks. He'd like to see Luka versus Trey in the future. That'd be a great one in the future, bud. What if it goes to overtime? I don't expect it to go into overtime unless, like, a miraculous comeback happens in this game. Currently, we're just in a timeout. 1:30 remaining. Big contributions tonight from Luka, of course, carrying the Mavericks once again with 28. But great game by Porzingis. 21.7 rebounds by Porzingis. Redemption tonight from Monday's ejections. Trey Burke, solid off the bench. Haven't pointed out much of the bench from Dallas, but they are doing major contributions off the bench today. 16 by Trey Burke, 15 by Curry, 13 by Boban, and Boban only played 10 minutes. 13 points, 9 boards, by the way. I say for Boban for today. In that game for the Clippers, it has been all Kawhi. 35 points. Lou Williams dropped down 23. Had a solid game off the bench. But Paul George, he had a rough game today. 2 for 10 from the perimeter. 4 for 17 shooting. Off night by Paul George with only 14 points. As he's also got 4 fouls. Jackson with 4 fouls. And Morris with 4 as well. Luka playing out with 5 fouls currently as we get right back into this one. Dallas with the balls after the timeout. They're going to go inside. They put it up and in for 2 with a quick bucket there by the Mavericks. They lead by 14, 126-112. Minute 4 left to go. Yeah, great game today for sure, a.k.a. by the Mavericks. Paul George, he just struggled from the perimeter. And Dallas was sinking down way more perimeter shots as they're going to shoot one with Hardaway here coming up at the free throw line. Rough game from the perimeter by the Clippers. 10 for 33 from the outside. And for the Mavericks, they shot the ball 13 for 28 in this one today from the perimeters. We got minute 4 left to go. They get their reserves basically checking into the game now for the Clippers. Number 55, Joakim Noah, coming into the game right now. So this series is tied here, 1-1. But if Porzingis hadn't got ejected in that game back on Monday, I would think that there would be a good opportunity for Dallas to pull out in that game and should have got the W in game number 1. So I think they would have had a great chance to pull out the victory in the first one. So they could have had a great chance to be up 2-0 in the series if it wasn't for the soft foul calls, in my opinion, that led to the technicals. Yes, I'll be going to sleep after this late night, man. For me, I'm on the East Coast in Massachusetts here, covering this game at 3 minutes away from midnight. 127-112 Clippers. Floated up. It's up and good for 2. 13-point lead. Final 50 seconds remaining. Dallas with the basketball. 16 on the shot clock. Final 40 seconds now as Dallas dribbles right past the perimeter. Dallas now with the basketball, top of the key. Hardaway feeds it out to the top. Straightaway 3. Dallas takes it. No good off the mark. Rebound Clippers. Final 30 seconds. Clippers basketball. Dribble past the half court. Logo, they have it. JB here predicting Mavs in 6 in this one. Mavs going to make it a tough series, I feel like, for sure, for the Clippers. 3-point shot off the mark. No good by the Clippers. And it was rough from the perimeter in this game by LAC. Dallas gets the rebound. And that's going to do it here. Statement win to tie the series up at 1 even by the Dallas Mavericks as they come out victors tonight in this one. 127-114. That happens to be the final score tonight here, folks. Big thank you all for stopping on board here on the channel. You guys were awesome. The real MVPs once again. If you guys are new, make sure to hit the thumbs up. Feel free to hit that subscribe button. And turn on the notification bell if you like to be notified for future live streams as well. I'm going to take off, go to bed in a couple moments, so signing off in a few minutes from now. But big thank you all for stopping by here on Behind the Arc Basketball. I'll be covering tomorrow, one game, Blazers versus Lakers at 9. So I'll be back for one game tomorrow as that is a wrap here. Statement win by the Dallas Mavericks here tonight in this game. With a great game that they pulled away. Luka with a great performance. Didn't get as many minutes as I had thought so for Luka, but he had a great performance once again. And Porzingis right along there with him once again as well. Thank you guys so much all for being a part here once again on the channel. Seth here, welcome in. I appreciate it, man, for coming back here. Reed, Raphael, Jamie, thanks so much for tuning in. Everybody here, the Mod Squad, the Story Behind the Arc fan, Vegas Fix, and Vaughn, awesome as well. So I'm going to wrap up here. Everybody, Demay, I appreciate it for coming by here and finding my channel. Really do, everybody. So, thanks so much. Gonna sign off here and enjoy the rest of your night. This is 1 minute away from midnight. This is Behind the Arc Basketball here on the channel as we wrap up, as we end tonight's here stream, as the Dallas Mavericks come away 13 with a victory here. As that is a wrap. Thanks so much and enjoy the rest of your night.